Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Piercing the Veil Scar, Season 1, Episode 22, Explosive Deals. This is one of our tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or Stories and Creatures in Alternate Realities. This system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as itch.io. Go, take a look at it, let us know what you think. This is a campaign set in the Star Wars universe in particular. But we are going to go ahead and get started with the recap.
Piercing the Veil, Episode 22. Explosive Deals. The crew of the Omen Runner initiated their ambush of the stormtrooper squad that was here to secure the temple, finding great success thanks to the surprise afforded to them by catching out their enemies unaware. Fervis led the grunts away from the main group, leaving their leadership rather exposed for the rest of the crew's attack. However, the captain has decided that he won't be going out easy, and rather than brave blaster fire in order to escape the temple, he has instead chosen to lay a trap of his own. Now Regis has an explosive device that is stuck to him from some manner of adhesive gel, with the detonator in the captain's hand.
Alright, and for introductions, go for it, Tal.
Hello, I'm Telders, and I will be the storyteller for Piercing the Veil Scar tonight. I'll be playing the allies, I'll be playing the enemies, and I'll be playing everything in between. The only thing I won't be playing are our wonderful player characters, including a very special player character tonight. Let's go ahead and start off with Amy, who is not the one I'm referring to, but is special nonetheless.
Thank you. I am FoxFiend. I am playing Amy, the, what was my typing again? It was Wind
Astral Wind, I believe.
Yeah, Astral Wind. The Astral Wind type Amaran, who is the pilot of the group. And I'll go ahead and pass it on to our wonderful Dr. Barnaby.
Hello, I am Barnaby. I am the Shaman Doctor who is Nature Shadow type. I am definitely going to make sure that everyone is just fine, but it might take a few more lessons before the importance of self-preservation sticks. So for now, I'll pass it on to Fervis.
Hello everybody, I am Razim, and I am playing as Fervis, the Lothwolf. He is a astral mythic type, and is accompanied by the main character of the group, ARF, or R4F3, the astromech, metal electric type. Off to Krill.
Hello, I am Merl, and I am playing Krill, the basic type Salonian. Still getting over a little bit of a cold, but otherwise I'm okay. Off to Regis.
Hey everyone, I'm Garou, and I am playing Regis, the Claudite with an explosive personality. Also, a psionic shadow type. Now on to Ron.
Well, this is William Kenku Swiftfoot, and I play Ron Laharu. I think I did that. Yeah, the basic type to both in spaceship mechanic. Any case, that said, that's the crew. Back to you, Tal.
Yep, alright. Before we get started, there is a little bit of the fan of art. Do you have that, Zim, or do you want
Yeah, I'm
still
bringing
need
it
it
up.
sent to you? Okay.
And there you go. From Ervas. Of
That
a
is a-
child Amy from a flashback a few sessions ago.
Aw.
Ooh.
Aww.
Yep. When she was watching pod racing.
Cool.
I love it. It's adorable. Thank you, Irvas.
So yeah, now to Tal.
Yep. So when we had last left off, there was a little bit of a kerfuffle in the cleanup of the various stormtroopers, which is that Regis just had a explosive stuck to him. He had been sprinting in order to try and sprint past in order to, sort of get behind the captain's current holdout position. But was he has a very hot potato on him right now. Let's just put it that way. So he has moved nice and close to the captain. Since you were sprinting, I believe that was the end of your turn, and next up would have been Arf.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Huh. Well, Arf probably has no idea that that's there, so he's just gonna move here. Yeah. And that will be it for Arf. Short,
Amy,
sweet, to the
you're
point.
up.
All right. Hey, nice. We like it. All right. I am going to be moving up a little bit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, no. Yeah, 25, 30, 35. I believe that is my current movement for one action.
It is because you have your aura active.
Yes. And I will be taking a aim quick action to aim down the line here, and I'll be holding my remaining action for if the enemy pops out. Now I do believe at this current range when they do pop out, they'll be at long range, so that'll give me a negative to hit them, correct?
Yes. For every range band past your range that you are firing, you will get a stacking penalty of +1 difficulty to accuracy and damage.
Okay. But I aimed, so that counteracts the that part.
The accuracy
So-
negative, at least, yeah.
Yeah, the accuracy negative. It'll still be a increase in difficulty to damage, correct?
Absolutely, yes.
All right. And I believe that is my turn.
All right, Grunt B. How are you doing, Grunt B? Well, you still had some HP, and you've used 1 stim. So, they're going to keep doing the little dance that they've been doing in order to try and damage Fervis, which is take a quick step, 5-foot step, take another 5-foot step, and then shoot at him. This one is the one with piercing. Noted. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Okay, that explains a lot why everything seemed quiet as hell. My headset got turned down for some reason.
Ah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that would do it.
Does a 6 ethereal hit you?
Yeah.
Alright, piercing interaction.
He is resistant to piercing.
Alright, please take 4 damage. That resistance saved you from a lot of damage, because there were like 5 7s in there.
Oh god.
You roll a lot of 7s. Anyways, that is Grunt B's turn. Fervis, your go.
Alright, so... Can we maybe, it would be helpful if we, like, move over here or something, so I know what I'm doing with.
Yeah, sure. Basically, what they've been doing is that on each of their turns, they each take 2 5-foot steps away from you, and then turn and fire. So they're basically, like, doing a backpedaling retreat.
Okay, fair enough.
Basically, just to, like, redo, basically, what happened is he went, don't, and then shot at you.
Okay, makes sense. Well then, gonna move up. And... do the chompy chomp.
Drop time?
Yes. Unfortunately, because they keep moving, I can't use my AoE version, but...
Ah, yes. The people with guns not wanting to stand directly next to the very large thing that keeps trying to bite them.
I
How
have
strange.
strategy.
Some brains.
That's how strange.
I suppose I could break out the Force Blast. That would give draining over time, which could be useful. Oh wait, no, I can use my AoE. Never mind, I forgot, I've got Blink on it. Okay, so Blink and Chompy Chomp.
Alright, go ahead.
Whew. Oh right, I had ARF selected, that's why I did so well.
Anyway, that will crit both.
I am good with that. 1.5 times dice. What was their interaction with Mythic? Neutral, I think?
They're basic type, so no interaction.
That is so many ones.
Really is.
Ouch.
Jeez.
No. No. No, 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 no.
Are you gonna be willpowering that?
Willpower, yes. No, 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 no. That's looking better.
Much
Definitely
better.
is.
Oh, and there are so many 9s in there.
You can be
Going
figuring
for
it as well.
blood.
Do I have? Oh, I do have a willpower or vigor. Okay, yes, I am making those 7 9s explode. No kill like overkill, hopefully.
7 more dice plus 7 successes.
Well,
Hey,
it
did you
sucks
explode
that
that
the only thing that actually was a success there was another 9, but hey, at least it exploded into a 10, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that
Hey,
still
man.
evens out to an average result.
Yeah, and that's still 11 more successes in total, so...
29.
Alright, before I decide
That's-
to use any boost dice, does that kill him?
Let me double check. Reduce 29 minus armor minus soak. Well, negation minus soak. Minus physical integrity. Yep, that kills both of them. In fact, that would have been enough to one-shot both of them. Even if they
Cool!
were full health.
Big chomp.
Alright. I'm gonna make sure to note down what the durability of each of their armors was at the end of that. And goodbye, Grunt B and Grunt A. You chose life, but died anyway.
Yep. Fervis will, pick up their bodies to carry back with him. You know, like a dog with a big stick.
Yeah.
I made a new best friend. All right, give me just a hot second here.
No, you only have a cold second.
Dang, I could have really used a hot second.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's like a hot pocket in a microwave.
Lava on the outside,
They're
ice
so
on the
cold.
inside.
Sorry,
Weird way. Yeah, never mind.
I just need to check something real quick. Oh, cool. I do. Okay. So, and I use a quick step to move here.
What? Oh.
I'll move there. Using my using a quick action because I got quick step. Then I'm gonna aim. And I'm going to fire on the captain.
Yep, I will let you know he is in heavy cover.
Okay, so let's see. I have comfortable, I have aim. So heavy cover, that adds 2, right?
Yep.
So I'm back even. At least on accuracy.
Yep. I think it's really... I think our cover system in this is pretty good. Because there's ways to get around it, but it's never really useless unless someone has bypass accuracy.
Yep.
At which point, cover shouldn't matter.
Six ethereal.
Alright, that hits.
Okay. Now damage is still going to be +2 because he's in heavy cover, right?
Cover's
Okay.
an accuracy thing.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Basically, it makes it so it's a lot harder to get a clean hit. But if you get a clean hit, it's still a clean hit.
Yeah, just because they're behind cover doesn't make your bullet any less effective when it hits them.
Sure enough. Oof.
That will make the bullet less effective, however.
That does. Still...
Let me look at something. Look at my resources. I think I'm still pretty clean. Yeah. I'm gonna willpower that because I don't like that
Willpower that.
one bit. Once more with feeling. Alright, 7 damage. I'll take that. We take those.
All right, 7 damage ethereal.
Yes, sir. Piercing.
He is neutral to piercing, so it didn't matter anyway.
Ah, okay. And that will be my turn.
Hit stun. Barnaby, your go.
Okay. So, is anyone dying right now? I have the suspicion that people are still damaged.
I have 2 health left.
Yes, Captain.
But I do have 7 preventative HP on me right now, so there is that. So effectively, I have 9 health.
Just a reminder that preventative HP is an overshield, so you can still get restorative HP healing to fill up your missing HP bar without that being affected.
True. Just
Yep.
don't kill yourself in the process. If you do so.
No, but technically, my blood
You know
is
your
in-
captain likes you alive.
Yeah. However, consider that my blood restores more of your blood than I lose, so it's a net positive.
Because that math checks out.
That's Ewok.
Ewok just laughs at physics.
To be fair, it's also a magical Ewok.
It is a
True.
very magical
That
Ewok.
does skew things a little bit, yes.
And magic gives the finger to science.
Oh, to be fair, if it's only
Krill,
restorative.
how are you doing?
I'm good, other than some exhaustion I just accrued. But other than that, I'm full health. I have preventative HP. I don't need anything right now.
It's just interesting considering how out in the open you are. But then again, there's not really a lot of enemies.
You see, Krill isn't many things, but she is a master at making herself a small presence.
You are correct. Barnaby knows this. With how little of your own bed you take up.
You know your captain will get annoyed at you later if you don't find covers soon enough. But that
Barnaby
is
will be here.
a later rest thing. Alright.
Barnaby heard cover. Amy says anything? Yes, Captain.
I'm close enough to this hallway I
Good
can
job.
scatter in there when the need arises.
And Barnaby will use his leaves in a restorative fashion for Captain Amy. So let's roll it. Just gotta go copy that command. I think Barnaby's going to refuse. Barnaby has soul dice.
My favorite part of every session is you guys immediately using your resources as fast as possible.
It's Barnaby's thing. But actually, what if I save it for after battle?
At least Regis will have an excuse.
I mean, by all means.
Okay. A little bit of healing for Amy, and then a little bit of healing for Barnaby's gouged hand. That sounds reasonable. Yeah, that's fine.
So I heal 3 hit points. Is that it?
Yes.
All right, cool.
And Barnaby also recovers from his blood loss temporarily. And a quick accuracy buff to offset Barnaby's building negative. Don't worry about it. Anyway, next.
Right. Well, that takes us to end of the round. So,
Is that S a robot?
Yes.
it is. They work
it's
on
two.
Fervis's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, was one of them still
They're
alive?
just exactly one of them, Tufis.
Oh.
right in the middle of
right.
the building, or right in the middle of this foyer.
And we didn't cover what Tooth did.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize. I thought all 3 of them were down. If it's okay, I'll just have him move there.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, they kind of have to be on the tracker, and because they are allied, they kind of just, exist at the bottom without actually being an initiative.
Fair enough.
Like Sin, who just chills in the hallway.
Because I can't hide them on the tracker if they're allied.
Only the enemies can be hidden.
Enemies and neutrals.
Sneaked.
All right. New round. Ron.
I miss.
Yeah.
Not enough ale.
Well, Varian, thank you very much.
Hey, Bard.
Okay. Well, I think at least I don't know if it's going to have any benefit, but I figure, well, I mean, I could also do that, but then I need a prime if I did that. I would still need. Okay. So Ron is going to move. Do that. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Ron is going to move there.
All right.
I'm gonna say he will use a reaction on an appraisal to get a good read on on what's going on with the captain, and if he can get a read on what's going on between Regis and the captain.
Oh, it's not
Okay.
technically live yet,
Live.
but I'm fine with it.
Okay, sorry. I didn't think about that part. Oops. All right. Mind innovative. I don't have any logic. Yeah, mind innovative appraisal. 4, 8, 10. Okay. Rah. Not much on that. Did he gather anything, and even possibly the sort of showdown situation going on?
Well, you were using an appraise, right?
Yes.
In that case, You will notice that Regis doesn't exactly have any melee weapons out, but he is standing right next to this captain.
Eh?
Out of game, the explosive that got slapped onto Regis is on the side of Regis facing the captain and away
Captain,
from
yeah.
you.
Okay.
So at most, you can really see that Regis doesn't have any melee weapons, and the captain has a sort of like button, like one of those thumb like handheld like press the thumb down on it buttons.
I'm not sure if you were in position to see it get thrown at me when.
No, I was
He
behind
was
the
not.
pillar. I was
Okay.
behind the pillar.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. Regis, what are you doing? I don't know if I can respond in turn. So, turn. Don't see anything that say Ron wouldn't at least try to take the shot here. So, quick action to take the shot. This is just within range. And I guess from that position, I probably would have clear line.
Yep. Nope. He has no cover versus you.
Okay.
This is a good example of how cover works. Krill, the captain, has heavy cover against Krill. However, you would have heavy cover versus the captain. If the captain
Think
like,
it
took
was-
a shot at you.
So allies don't act as obstacles in your shooting path.
They do not.
No. No. 12? Ethereal?
All right. Ethereal. You know what? You should really thank Krill for her shot because that makes it so you crit.
Just a regular crit?
You're welcome.
Yes.
Okay. Check. Right.
Just a regular crit.
Hey,
Yeah.
Crit's a crit.
And it's a
That's
basic
great. Hit's
shot,
done.
so I know there's. Oh wait, right. It's done. Also, can't remember what I set it to the last time.
Well, whatever's on the sheet then.
Hit stun
Well,
doesn't
it's
matter
for-
for you right now because you're making the shot.
I mean, I can't remember which typing it
Oh.
is.
Yeah, he
Because I
forgot.
can't remember what I last set it during. I can't remember what I last set it from last time because
I'm just gonna say if you can't remember what you had it set
Yeah,
to, it's whatever
it's
it's set
set
to on
back
your
to
sheet.
then the default would be piercing. So
So that's neutral.
neutral. Okay. All right.
Because it is still a good idea that when you swap the damage subtype,
Yeah.
you actually swap it on the sheet. But
Sheet. Ah. Right.
Oh, you got some dice.
5. Yeah. Nah. So we'll just I don't feel like using the vigor right now. Now 5
oh,
ethereal.
do you not have a lot of power on the gun?
Did I no? It's a light light blaster. The max is 4.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no, I didn't roll the crit. I didn't roll a.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why-
what-
that's
So you
why I
can
was
vigor
like
the
crit.
nines.
I
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
vigor
that's
the
why I put it
9.
up to 9s. I'm like, oh, I guess he
Grr.
chose the 1.5
Yeah, you can-
times, and he just put other
No, I
traits other than
didn't.
power? Question mark.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm spacing the crit altogether. Okay, yeah, we'll vigor we'll vigor apply the 9s as the crit bonus.
Well, that's 2 more hits plus 2 dice. So that's
So,
Yep.
8
3 more,
ethereal.
so
8 ethereal.
And just I mean, there isn't anything right now to say that there isn't any reason he'll just keep firing. So he'll spend 15 initiative, and take another quick action shot. Well, that's still pretty good. Or maybe not.
That'll hit.
That'll hit? Okay.
No crit.
No crit. Alright. Not too bad. 3 ethereal. Probably chip, but worth.
All right, noted.
Okay, then he will prime to reset his initiative.
Roll it.
Oop, forgot the die thing. Man, not enough. Darn.
Let's change it now.
I think barely not enough. Yeah, barely not enough. Oh well.
Yep. You
And with
needed 2
that-
more.
I needed 2 more. All right, with that, pass.
Oh, actually, no, you needed a lot more.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Oh yeah,
you needed
yeah.
54.
That may, that's probably require some 10s on the roll. Yeah.
I forgot to carry the one. No. Anyway. All right. Let me go ahead and remove all the hit stun on him. He is going to move his finger right over, the actual detonator portion. And you can't see his face from behind his helmet there, Regis, but he is looking right at you. And he's going to go, that is a proton grenade. If I click this button, you are gone. Now, I don't know what sort of bandit rebel situation you got going on here and why you care about this place, but I want to get out of here. So let's go ahead and cut a deal here a little bit. I go ahead and walk out those extremely large doors, and I fuck off because I don't feel like actually dying here. Because if you keep going after me, I'm just going to press this button. Now, your friend's got some decent aim going on. I will give them that. But they're going to kill me before I press this button. And if you're going to kill me anyway, I'm going to press the button.
That transmitter doesn't use comms frequencies, does it?
What? No.
We're in a very, very highly jammed room right now. So let's just pretend that your button works and let's not find out. Because that works out for both of us. I'd rather you not press it. And you'd probably rather find out that it... not find out that it doesn't work. Okay. So you want to leave. And I don't want to blow up. And right now, if you were to press that button, you'd blow up too. That's why I came over to visit. So, how do you want to do this? Because the way I see it, you walk 15 feet away from me and you press that button on your way out the door, and I blow up. So how do we make it so that you get away and I get away without both of us ending up dead?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. If I press this button, you blow up and I lose my hostage, so I get shot. I don't feel like getting shot.
And I don't feel like
am going to get the fuck out of here, is what I'm going to do.
Is he speaking loud enough for all of us to hear, or just...
He is not being quiet with this.
Okay. So it's going to take you a little bit to get out of here. And you're just going to head out. You're not going to press the button, because if they hear that boom, they're all going to shoot you. And you're going to want to get enough distance away that you don't blow up. Or get shot.
Or hunted down.
Well,
This
I'm
thing
not
is
sure about
great
your
for
bosses.
upwards mobility, but it ain't exactly fast to run in. And he's gonna use his other hand to pat his armor.
you're not going anywhere very quickly. And
Maybe we can strike a deal then. So, how this is gonna work? You don't want to die. I don't want to lose my guy. You, along with my buddy there, will walk to the entrance. Our guns will be trained on you. At the entrance, you will remove the bomb from him, and you will walk out. And once you have removed the bomb and walked out, we will remove our sights from you. Sound good?
I ain't gonna be close enough to deactivate it myself, but I'll tell you how to deactivate it. You can keep the bomb, it's free.
And like,
Consider it a
and
present.
how do we know you won't activate it once you're out that door anyways?
Sounds to me like I got my leverage and you've got yours.
if they hear a boom, they'll hunt you down. That's pretty simple.
Very well. You step out, you go, and you walk far enough away after handing us the information. We'll keep our guns trained on you until we can get it removed. Once it's removed, we know we stop aiming at you, and you're free to go.
All right, buddy, let's get to walking then.
And then, as they're walking, I'll gesture at Ron and be like, "You, follow him to get that information. I expect you to be the best to handle removing it." I
Alrighty.
am very carefully not using any names here, just out of character, not
Yep.
using any names.
Yep. Alrighty.
Yeah.
And Ron will follow out probably at a good shouting distance, a good distance for their shouting or something.
They won't blow it up while the bomb's next to them.
Yeah.
So you can move up.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Oh. Are we doing this with? Alright, why am I moving my token yet? Are we?
Well, because you're going to be accompanying him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna be accompanying them.
Are we still
Right.
in combat order, or
Yeah, that's
You can be out of order, but, basically just imagine he's spamming held actions in order to be ready to press the button. So, you can move and do whatever. It's just...
We are semi-narrative at the moment.
Yeah.
okay?
The,
And
mo-
if it
the
goes
moment
hot
the
again-
moment it reinitiates, he's pressing the button.
right.
Fervis, for his part, is going to be teleporting outside the temple, like on top of it. Somewhere out of sight where he has a good view of where this guy goes.
All right.
You know.
In that case, go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Sure thing. This guy put a bomb on his friend. He is not letting them get away easily.
So, Yeah, about that bomb.
I assume Regis, you're right beside the captain.
Oh yeah, I'm behind the captain because we're walking. Yeah, that made sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm positioned up by the entrance here, so I can keep an eye on them as they leave. Krill, where do you want to be for this? Will you be on the other side of the doorway?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. And right up here, would ask that he hands over the deactivation, so that we can be sure to have it and be able to deactivate it.
All right. Real quick. Hey, Fervis. You are up top. You got a 7 on that. Just for my information, you do have a perception smell thing, right?
Yes.
All right. I will go ahead and take that into account. And you will, while you're up there, you're going to notice something a bit strange. The wind is blowing a decent bit, and on it, you catch the smell of someone familiar. You're not exactly sure who it is, and if you want to try and remember, give me a lore check.
Uh-oh. Sure.
You think you might have an idea of who it might be?
I mean, I know that somebody is hunting me because they want to... Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Well, we have a reroll if you want to try again.
You guys good with me using that? I feel like this might be important.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Also, is my danger sense kicking in or anything?
No.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh my god.
The dice have spoken.
Okay.
The dice have spoken.
Okay, I can at
You're
least
not in danger.
soul once. One more.
Very well.
All right, now you're at a 3.
I'll have to take it.
Oh, Baron wants you to take a gamble.
Oh.
I'll let it work on this. If you know.
Hey, that's a positive, or even, so... Ah, dang.
Oh well.
All right. We'll get back to that in a second. The captain is going to look over at
Not enough
Amy.
ale.
Is going to use his free hand to reach into his bag. And is going to go ahead and toss you a little vial.
Alright.
And he's going to go...
I'll catch it.
Yep. And he's going to go ahead and use that on the adhesive. You see, the funny thing about this type of explosive is that it, technically speaking, works off of, once it's activated, it's on a timer. But you can just set the timer to 0 seconds. So it's more whenever I click this button, it activates, and because I didn't set a timer on it, it goes off instantly. So in order to deactivate it, quote unquote, you're just gonna have to go ahead and use the use that to get rid of the adhesive.
Alright, I pass the vial to Ron, and I will go ahead and keep trained on the captain as this goes down, and
we'll step up and work to remove the adhesive.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and move it, like what's going on down here, onto the bottom of the thing. Make it easier to see.
And I would make sure that we move such a way, Ron, that we are not standing next to everyone else while you're disarming
this is
it.
true.
That's just
You're
something
probably-
I would do, but
yeah.
we ran out of space. I would have continued out a little bit towards the side because, again, I don't want to give this guy a reason to think I
is
can
fair.
press this button.
That is fair.
Currently, Fervis does have Arf watching to let him know when the bomb is disarmed.
All right. So, let's just say, like, you know, you're like right over the entrance area, just for representation here.
Yeah.
As he is going to take a few steps outside. And you are potentially going to get a little bit surprised. Roll me a perception check.
Will my scent apply?
Yes. As this is opposing a stealth check.
Oh no, he's using a stealth boy. Ah, that was almost another 10. Ah, my
Oh my
rolls
gosh.
today! I
What is this?
spent all my luck!
what is just these rolls?
Perhaps it's a good thing that Barnaby saved his resources.
Alright, what is this guy's...
As I'm keeping an eye on him, do I have to make a roll to keep sight of him?
You can go ahead and roll a perception if you want, if you're actually paying attention outside.
Oh yeah, I am.
As someone else just botched something, lol, Lamau.
So, Ron, you're working on disarming this bomb, right?
Yeah. Oh,
So
it's not
that's where
disarming
you're
the bomb. I'm moving the bomb.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's more of it's
any-
less disarming the bomb and more pull it off and throw it somewhere else so that if it goes off, it goes off harmlessly.
Any bonuses or negatives for the fact that I am keeping my eyes on him and actively watching him?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Krill's
That
gonna
is
roll perception.
Not a great
too.
roll. Oh well.
Yep, anyone that's looking outside can roll this.
Well, I'm watching him specifically to make sure that he doesn't reach for that detonator because I might have to make a quick action. So I will do a perception too, which is mind cunning perception or mind logic. I'm watching to see what he's doing.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
8. Okay. It makes very much sense that I am watching him.
I do assume he is keeping his hands where they can be seen, so we know he's not touching the detonator right now.
Yep.
All right, cool.
I'm watching him because my
Nice.
life is on the line. There's nothing more important in the moment.
And I am keeping a held action with a reaction ready in case he does reach for the detonator. Assuming I can see him reach down and remove his hands from sight.
Yeah, that's fine. Regis! Hey, my man. Very, very near to where the captain is, you see the air move slightly. And when I say that, I mean like it
Oh.
distorts slightly. And you, with your habits, I'm not even gonna make you roll for this because you're gonna realize someone is cloaked.
Oh.
All right.
And you manage to see the distortion in the air.
Oh, nice.
Dang.
So Regis is going to kind of lean down a bit and kind of jostle his cape to see how glued he is to that bomb. But when he does, he's doing so he doesn't let his face be seen, and he is going to say under his breath, "It appears that we have people with cloaking devices outside."
About how loud are you saying it? How many people are within earshot right now of your volume?
Well, I know you certainly can hear me. I'm not sure
I-
about other people, but you are. I know they don't have comms, actually. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so like me, Ron, and maybe Krill at this point.
Yeah. I mean, how far away is this
Alright.
cloaking signature? Like the thing.
So you see it, this is perhaps like the most worrying part, which is the cloaking is very, very close to you, actually, and it looks like it was hanging out just outside of the door and is now moving after the captain.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, so that's good to know.
Do you say anything that indicates the location of the cloaked figure, or just that there's a cloaked figure out there?
Well, knowing that they're that close, I mean, I would definitely say that. The more important thing is I recognize that our friend with the detonator is about to get approached, and chances are, if the stealthy guy is here, he's out to get him. And I don't know why he's out to get him or what he's out to do, but he's coming towards that captain. My thoughts are, if he goes out there to that captain, he might attack the captain. If he attacks the captain, the guy's going to get a little funny with a button. So I'm going to...
I mean, his hands are where they can be seen right now.
Is that true?
All right,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm keeping an eye out there.
And I would, at that point, I would say, someone's going after the captain in a cloak. That would be what I would say. It looks like.
All right. With that information, do I get another chance to see this guy?
Yes.
All right. Any bonuses or negatives?
No, it's just gonna basically lower the effectiveness of what the SR was.
Considering that Fervis is,
7.
getting communication from Arf, would Arf have been able to hear Regis say that so he can do another check?
That's actually a good question. Does Arf get jammed by the jamming frequencies?
Yes.
To which question?
To the jamming part.
Oh, okay.
All right. So with 7, do I see it now?
You do.
All right.
You do manage to see it. You know for a fact that if you weren't kind of like pointed out to it, even if you were looking around, you would not have noticed this. Regis has very sharp eyes, apparently.
Yeah. But yeah, no. And so I'll kind of whisper back. I see him. I'm keeping an eye out there.
See, the problem, he might get panicky if that guy gets close.
I'm aware.
He might not have much time.
I don't think
Working
he
on it.
sees the cloak.
Is-
How long is it taking Ron to remove the adhesive and bomb?
Go ahead and make me a science roll.
Okay. Mind innovative science would be the roll. we're going to body just to be safe. Or at least try to push it a little. I got nothing out of it. Was worth a shot. Do another. Not really worth vigoring. Well, no. Could vigor for if this is the first three mez. That'd be 2 6s. We'll try a second time on the body. Oh boy, God, frickin'.
How practical would it be? Where is this bomb adhered on me? Can I just doff that cloak that I'm wearing and just get away from the bomb the manual way?
It's sort of let me put it to you this way. The answer is yes, but even moving the things relating to that cloak right now is very difficult. Think about this as like you got hit with some industrial strength adhesive.
I've got exhaustion and willpower to use. So I will re-roll that.
All right.
We do have another reroll though.
Oh well, too late now. I think that's fine anyway.
I mean, you
9
could just
successes.
see if we allow you to
Oh.
use it and not
Yeah.
spend the willpower and exhaustion.
Yeah, save the work.
Well,
I will use
if
that.
you guys are okay with that.
Do it.
Okay, well, I've already made the rolls, but okay. I will go with that and not burn the willpower and exhaustion. And that is a, that is my, yeah, I'll put it in. I will lock in mine, psi at 9 successes.
All right. With that, you realize that you've been handed a chemical that is breaking down the bonds of the adhesive and will make it so it's a whole lot easier to work with or even like just physically rip off of Regis
Right.
after you give it like, just a short period of time to work. It's very likely that his plan with this was that he'd give you the effectively like the solvent, and you would have to spend a minute or two in order to work it off of Regis appropriately, and during which time he could use getting some really decent distance on you.
Right. Ron will basically Ron will try to quickly do his best to use it, and then rip it and toss it behind him in the direction of the left hallway.
All right. Would anyone like to do anything about the cloaked individual in the
Unfortunately,
next few seconds?
Unfortunately, Fervis has no idea that they're there because the jamming. So, no.
Nope.
And there's no way that I could use something to, like, flag this person. I couldn't do something with my blaster to indicate it, because my blaster is normally invisible. And my select throw is empty. Do I have anything else I could use to flag this individual? Preferably without them noticing me flagging them. Because I know that we're under a jammer. Actually, my blaster is stealth. Maybe I could hit the ground behind the target to see if I could cause that attention to be drawn to the location of that cloaked individual. If someone is watching from above, which actually I wouldn't actually know that though. because I didn't see Fervis go up there. So no.
Yeah,
I
nobody's
wouldn't-
got no idea. Nobody's
Yeah.
got any idea Fervis is up there. And
Un-
either
unless
way,
my two allies
bad
are
idea,
watching, yeah.
because that might also spook the captain.
Yeah, but
Suddenly
when he gets
gunfire
ganked,
after
it's
him.
gonna Oh no, my weapon's stealth. He wouldn't necessarily know what that was, but fair.
Well, the way stealthy works is that they're still aware that there was a gunshot. They just have no idea where it came
Feel the
from.
backhand of justice.
That I didn't know.
They're still going to be aware that, you know, a laser blast or bullet just hit the ground behind them. They just
basically
would not.
just imagine, like, if you're stealthed and, like, you're hidden behind something, you fire a shot. They don't know where it came from. It has a stealthy trait, so it doesn't give, like, a large audio profile to alert. But they still know they got shot at.
There's still a bullet in the ground.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if other people would have noticed. That's fair. That's very fair. All right, well, then I'm not going to do anything, and unfortunately nobody else can do anything, and we don't really have anything actionable to do until I get this bomb off me. Then we can figure out what we're going to do.
Yep. All right. In that case, there is going to be a the shimmering will get ever so slightly stronger to the people actually paying attention to it. And out of nowhere to the people who hadn't actually managed to see it, they are going to see the stealth field, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on which perspective, fail for a second. As you see the ISB agent holding a gun right to the back of the captain's head. A little bit away in case he actually moves away. And he is going to unload into this poor bastard.
Oh.
Goodness for jammed comms.
I would roll for this. However, the captain will be super fucking dead at the end of this, so I'm just not going to bother. Unless you want me to sit here and roll dice for an entire multi-attack.
No.
No need.
Fine.
And hey, if they're dead, they can't press the button.
Yes. They are dying not just very quick, they're dying almost instantly.
The ISB might not know about the button because of the jammer, so we may be okay. But I'd rather get this bomb off me.
We don't know how long he's been watching all of this.
We don't know how long he's been watching, too.
Hey, more blood. Now I can draw as much as I want.
Yep. You will also notice that compared to the last time that you saw him, he has a strange sword on his hip now.
Huh.
Oh, fun.
Uh-oh, did he go in the temple?
We probably would have noticed that. The temple is very... Well, Sen would have noticed it.
Well, how much is said would said care?
And,
ISB
like,
agent!
We don't like the ISB agent, but at the same time, we don't know how long they've been there and whether or not they could have just killed us this entire time. That's... Alright, yeah, right, for the moment, not doing anything about it, just seeing this. Observing. Because I don't know what to do about it.
And he's gonna go ahead and do the good old stretch, crack his neck a little bit, and then walk over to the captain's dead body and give it a little bit of a kick real quick. And then he'll go ahead and turn around, kind of like a little bit miffed, taking off his what is very obviously a bit of an attachment in order to give him a stealth field. And then he's gonna go, you know, I paid a lot of good money for this. Well, I guess I should say I had my organization pay a lot of good money for this, and I didn't expect it to fail about 3 minutes into using it.
Huh.
It probably has a warranty on it.
I don't care about the warranty. I could get like 20 of these things today. It's just more, you know, the point of it, the principle.
Oh,
Understandable.
Barbie
You
understands.
don't want good equipment you've paid for to just
And,
fail on you.
and perhaps avoid the tall grass. You step it down when you walk in.
So, where do we go from here?
Well, I'm looking to make this a busy day, and I haven't completed this one yet. And from the looks of how tired you all look, you probably got done with it, right?
Yes,
How very
correct.
astute of you.
All right, in that case, I'll go ahead and cut you a deal of I haven't done this one. I just got done doing the other one that I went to, so I'm not there, and I want to be here. So I'm going to start doing this trial, and I just recommend that you don't stop me. I mean, you got a lot
Okay.
of people here. You could probably take me out, but I'd kill at least 3 of you? At least 3, I think. I have a very nice gun. I just got promoted.
You do have a very nice gun. Actually, can I roll an appraisal on that gun?
You may.
All right. Appraisal.
So while you're rolling
go
that,
for logic.
Fervis is just good at teleport over to Sen. Let him know that the ISB agent is outside and he should stay in here until the ISB agent is, moved on. And also
just gonna
collect the
look over
keys.
and close the door.
Yeah, yeah.
The little hidden door right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is 5 successes.
Fervis is
All
also
right.
going to grab the keys. Or tablets, whatever they were.
Yeah, they're like tiles.
We used those already to open the door. Are they like still
No, we
No.
socket?
haven't.
No, we haven't.
Oh,
'Cause
We have not
the
we are not
door-
actually done here. But we
He
can
just thinks you
get
are.
done while this guy's, going through the trial down the hallway. We could go in, grab the holocron, and get out.
Yeah.
that is
Not to
fair.
men-
Yeah,
not
he
to mention
just
he's
thinks that
still-
you were fully done. He was just like, these guys were late and were cowards or something. Come on.
On top of it, can't even finish it with the
The
kaboom.
generator in the first room. Yeah, that room's
Yeah.
depowered. It's going to
Not
take a little
our
bit of time
problem.
to fix.
Not our problem.
Could
Yeah.
be.
Yeah. So I'll go. Right. All right. Fine. You go ahead and get started on the trial then. And we won't get in your way. That sounds reasonable enough.
Your friends
All
here may have
right.
actually damaged some of this stuff, but I'm sure you'll be able to handle it.
Well, then it's a good thing I already punished him.
Indeed.
I mean, seriously, come on. He was just going to walk away. Can't believe the nerve of some people.
Also, I hate to do this right now, but I need to step away. I will message you, Tal, if I've got anything I want to do with Fervis. Mostly he's going to wait until the ISB agent is well down the hallway, and then he's going to go open the door and grab the holocron and get out of here.
Yep, that's fair.
Ron is once he has started to go in and the guy's corpse is there. Ron will go up and try to disarm the detonator. or at least turn it off so that it can't go off, in case we want to actually keep the grenade, keep the grenade.
Yeah. Loot
Alright.
the body.
No,
We have
that is
the-
very fair. This guy apparently does not care at all about this,
Yeah.
and he's just
And
gonna
hey.
go.
Free grenade and detonator.
He's gonna go ahead and he'll put away his gun. He's definitely got a sort of fancy little fast draw thing for it. Which also aid me the results of your little check. You can tell that gun is a quality tier 3 weapon.
Ooh.
very
Really nice
nice.
gun.
Actually,
And it has the accessible trait on it, so he can draw it as a free action.
actually, I have one.
Yeah.
Can I make
Alright.
an appraisal on the sword?
You may.
All right. The same roll. Yep.
So yeah, I can confirm that is indeed a really nice gun.
That is a quite literal quality weapon.
I don't feel like you're spending boost on this roll, so I'll just take the one.
It's not worth it.
You're just gonna mostly look at that and go, it looks pretty good. It looks really nice.
Pretty sword.
Very
Yeah.
You
expensive.
can't tell
We're not
anything about
sure
it.
if it's
just
a
has-
Fire
vibro
sword.
weapon or not, or if it's a normal sword.
Right.
But either way, it's a bit interesting seeing someone walk around with an actual sword.
So
Yeah.
this was the guy who looked different every time we'd seen records of him. So I thought-
Currently, he looks like the second time you saw him, which is when you
Ah.
got the recording of him inside the temple.
Oh. Well, I mean, if people are appraising his weapons, I'm appraising him.
Go
Part
ahead.
of you wants to
Go ahead.
know if this man is the one from Fervis's vision.
Mind, logic, appraisal. Mind is 4, 2, appraisal 2. So that's 8. Okay, here we go. This could go well, it could go bad. There's the bad.
And it was looking so good.
That's Barnaby.
All right, what were you rolling for, Barnaby?
Mind, instinct, insight to try and determine if this was the guy that is a danger to Fervis specifically later.
No, you think this is a different guy.
Oh, okay, he's fine.
Yeah, this is the guy that the other people are a lot more afraid of.
Well, he's not fine, but he's not a clear and present danger at the moment.
He's not being an active threat to us, and has indicated he just wants to move along and start his trial. So yeah, I'll go ahead and like point towards the hallway that leads to a trial. Yeah, just down that way.
Well,
Have fun.
I am glad that you all can be reasonable people. And as far as my superiors are concerned, these people were all just completely incompetent, and I have no idea who you are, Captain Amy.
That is perfectly fine. And we'll
Yeah.
keep it as you have no idea who I am. Thank you very much.
And I'm sure we'd love to get out of here in a hurry, but you've been
And-
here in our in the lawn
And
here.
you didn't see us, we didn't see you. All's good. Have a good trial.
Yeah.
Yep, after all, I just showed up to, what appears to be an Imperial Jump Trooper captain, becoming a traitor.
What a shame.
Such a shame.
We'll
Yes.
be on our way because we were just flying through delivering deliveries that needed to be delivered, and our engineer is going to do a thorough tune-over of the ship right now to make sure that we don't spontaneously have an engine accident.
Yeah.
Because you know how it happens when there's loitering outside for a long unknown period with things that don't exist.
Yep. Okay.
You get the point.
All right, you have fun doing that. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go work on this. You know, when originally I got this assignment, I thought that it was an absolute garbage assignment, but I can't exactly say no. So, I am very happily surprised at how this is turning out.
This has been very exciting, come to think of it.
Well, just a reminder, we never met.
We never met.
Yep.
I don't even know who you are, so I will easily expunge this from my memory.
And when he's gone, I'll release a breath I didn't realize I was holding, and then I'll go knock on the secret door to indicate to Fervis and Sen that that the coast is clear. And we'll and then we'll proceed with opening the door.
Are we going to
Down
do
there.
that?
Huh?
Okay.
And we have the keys.
Well, yeah, also because Fervis, after he went down to go start the trials and all that, was gonna go back towards the door with the tiles, go and grab the holocron.
Yeah.
It's just that, you know, Zim had to step away.
Yeah.
Well, Barnaby has a thing to do, now that all immediate danger has passed. Captain Amy, you were the most severely injured.
Maybe we should take care of that on the ship.
Well, let's
I'm
take care
not
of that on
sure
the
that
ship.
we should get onto
Uh,
the ship right now until our engineer has a good look on the ship to make
Yeah.
sure that.
No,
Also-
you make a good point. Ron, Regis, do you two want to go give the ship a look over to make sure there's nothing there's been nothing attached to the ship that we aren't aware of?
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
probably be the best thing we can do. We'll have to
Can do.
check it and do a thorough investigation. Also, there's no need for that jammer to be on, so why don't I go off and turn that off? Just keep in mind that everything we say is, well heard. If we do want to communicate anything, let's be clear about that. And I will go over towards the jammer and go to turn it off unless someone stops me.
No reason to keep it active, I suppose, at this point. Hey, while you're at it, gather up that heavy weapon. We can stick it in some of the in some of the contraband storage area. Have that hidden away until
Well,
one
let's
of us is competent in its usage.
Whatever
Because
we
that's
do,
a pretty
let's
cool
just
weapon.
do it quickly. I'm ready to put as much distance between us and that Imperial as possible.
Yeah, I agree.
There are no Imperials. But
There are no Imperials. What are you talking about? What ISB agent? That we never saw an ISB agent.
Krill is just gonna give you a look that
And-
she does not want to play right now.
neither do I.
I'll return the look. There was no ISB agent, and we will leave it at that. I think our
There
lives are
was
safer for
Kolto
that.
before, wasn't there, Quill? You told us about everything you saw them doing. Wasn't there we should check the medic to see if he has any Kolto? That could be compatible with our ship unit.
What's that? But yeah. Anyways,
Ever since the ISB agent showed up, Krill has one thing on her mind, and that's get away.
Fear will get you killed.
let's get away safely, and with our prize.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ron and make sure that we do this thoroughly. So I will be assisting you with my 3 teamwork, or if you need me something, no, 3 teamwork is the best.
Fine. That's fine.
Krill and Barnaby, do you guys want to be looting bodies while me and Fervis go retrieve our prize?
Sure.
All right.
I will grab the bomb on the way. Grab the grenade on the way out. Having made sure to shut off at the detonator before, or then they'll head back to the ship.
All right, we have our orders. Move it. And I guess me and Fervis will open the door and see what's next.
All right. Well, on the inside of the thing, once you actually put in all of the different tiles in the correct order, which is both the order in which you got them and also, Fervis could just tell you. You manage to open up the door, which will, ominously slide open. And you will see another one of what is obviously a more inner sanctum area, with what is, at this point, a very familiar sight to you, a Sith holocron.
All right. It will be picked up, pocketed, and we'll start, and we'll head on out. Assuming there's nothing else in this room that prevents us from doing so.
There is nothing.
All right. At this point, do you want Ron and Regis to make a roll for looking over the ship?
Yep. If you guys want to be looking over the ship, I'm gonna need some rolls with what you're looking it over with.
Tech
and
with
what you're looking for.
Tech with ship specialty. Using the teamwork bonus from Regis.
Works for me.
Okay. 7.
Wait, do you know what Regis's bonus is?
3.
Teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork. Just checking. That's with that. You don't have any exhaustion right now, right?
Not at the moment. We rested
Okay.
right before our big fight, and I was wondering
Just-
if, unlike everyone else,
I was just making sure because I did read that note in the book at this point. Okay. I see. 7 successes, mine innovative technology.
I can give you 2 boost die for the 1s, which would give us rerolls on the 2 1s, and I can agree with that.
If you want to spend it, sure.
I want us to be absolutely freaking sure with the ship because this guy, this is important.
All right,
There's
rolling the ones. This can't be right. Reroll. I will just spend my own soul in that case, even though this is going to burn me out of boost. Screw it.
Captain, please let me ritual.
You can ritual. That's I have nothing against you ritualing.
Okay.
But
So-
you're currently looking over bodies right now, right?
Okay.
So,
yes.
okay, so 9 successes.
All right, 9
Click
successes.
on someone
that.
your own size.
Someone
Yes,
like
Ryan.
me today.
Those ones were just very stubborn.
Yes.
Yeah, Varian. I think our rolls have been a little bit cursed today.
Yep. So I'm assuming that you guys are doing as full of a sweep as possible here.
Yeah.
In that case, you are going to notice exactly one thing out of place inside of your ship's computer. It is going to be a set of coordinates that you've never seen before, have never entered in, and does not actually have a log attached to it of where it came from. But it will just have a note just going, wow, you guys have actually surprisingly good computer security.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
how friendly.
I hate that. I hate that so much. I mean, thanks for the compliment, but
Would you rather more slothopedes? We can bring in slothopedes.
hey,
No.
wrong week.
Slothopede.
Wrong week.
They are friends of Ken from last vote. They love to give him hugs.
Oh, he likes things with many, many, many legs. Good to know.
This is not that game. You did not get to bring them back up.
Maybe we can craft something like that in the
Where
lab
does-
for you.
Some
Where does
Sith
the-
alchemy beasts
Okay.
with many legs.
Where does those coordinates go?
Do you want to plug them into your astrogation computer?
Do it.
Or you can wait for Amy to get back to the ship.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Probably not the good idea. I half suspected it could be some sort of bug trap. So, I will leave I will note it and leave it until leave it alone until everyone else has returned.
I think it's a catch-22. Well, it could very well be something like the coordinates to the last place that man was just visiting, where it very well could be a trap. But coordinates are coordinates. At least it's not malicious software.
There's a possibility. It is.
That is fair.
Coordinates.
Regis
Coordinates are
said,
not going to be a malicious software. That's just a note.
Well,
but
we don't know what we
know-
can't see. Yeah, it
Yeah,
could be like
exactly.
an inlaid trigger the moment we put that.
yes,
interact
that's
with
what
that number.
what Ron was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be but that's
Actually,
we'll get to
could actually on that note, could Ron be able to look up the coordinates from his comm?
On
I mean-
a comlink, no.
No. Okay.
They
is
aren't
just-
exactly smartphones.
Oh, okay. So they're closer to walkie-talkies in that sense.
Yeah, they're
So-
closer to like actual classical phones, but if you want to do stuff like that, that's what data pads are for.
So
Oh,
would it
and-
be? We do have
I guess we'll have to
Uh,
bust out Krill's fish data pad.
Well, I have
mean,
one. I have an extra. I think
we do have
still.
stuff for the lab.
But also,
It's
I think that would that require still connecting to the main ship to use, or would that be separate?
What are you trying to
alright,
discern?
Ron,
The core.
I'm gonna let you know. Amy does have a specialty in space navigation.
Okay, that's two.
Yeah, we'll leave
So-
it for them.
So
Okay,
even
that's fine.
before entering the coordinates in, Amy may be able to take a look at it and be like, "Oh, that should be over in this general area."
Yeah, that was sort of the idea. Ron
The
was
approach I would
aiming-
have taken would have been
That
to
was
just,
sort of the aim. What Ron was aiming there was to see if he could get a read it.
So taking a
Independent.
note of it and
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
letting
yeah.
the
Let
her
captain
do it, yeah.
know is the right course of action.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
then yeah. Okay. Well, moving ahead then.
All right. And as for loot that Krill and Barnaby pick up,
Yep, I am making it so that way it's all nice and listed. I'm just writing it out right now.
sweet.
I would like to fill my blood flask, please.
Go ahead. There is plenty of
Yes.
blood around.
topping off back to 1.5 liters, a healthy amount.
Well, for you, not for other people.
What are you talking about? This is my juice box.
Yeah, that's being
No,
added
man.
as a quote.
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs.
Alright, that should be all of the loot. Stuff
hey.
listed with Jump Trooper are things that, if people see you with, will go, hey, wait, that's a Jump Trooper thing. If they know what's going on. So basically, like, you know, without major modifications, if you put on one of those armor sets, that is a Jump Trooper armor set.
That could be
That is
useful, but
interesting.
probably
tier
not.
3 gear. Jeez. I mean, hey, we know someone who can fence stuff. So, at the very least, if we can't use some of it, we still may be able to get something for it.
That authenticator might come in handy.
Authenticator. huh?
Maybe.
So the jetpacks are like general model.
Yes.
Ew.
They don't really have special Imperial ones.
Okay.
Yeah, in the
They don't-
loot, there's an
Yeah.
Imperial authenticator.
Yeah, so that is an authenticator that is capable of detecting if an Imperial document is falsified.
Ooh.
Good way to test if
Uh,
you're trying to make falsified documents to see if they'll pass before using them.
To a point, they'll probably change the codes in time, but
Is that like a networked piece of gear, or is that like something that does it locally?
It does reference databases, but it has basically it works similarly to how astrogation stuff works, where it will continue working with or without signal, but it needs signal in order to receive data updates. So it might go out of
Gotcha.
date if you don't let it connect.
got it.
Fair enough. Okay, so it's not like it's gonna phone home and say invalid document.
Yep. But yeah, random fun fact about a lot of the jetpacks that stormtroopers use is that they normally just get some of the commercially available ones and then paint it to match the, so they mostly use publicly available models.
So literally repainting them would be enough to have them pass inspection and
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's it's sort of a thing where it's like there's only so much to really be done when it comes to the constructions of jetpacks or jump packs, depending on what name you want to use for them. And mostly they just use commercial models.
And that's fair. All right.
The only ones that like really have different jetpacks nowadays is like, first of all, there's like the Clone War shit, which is like a lot of the older, like, grungier models that, like, bounty hunters use. But, yeah.
Yeah, Chits.
They just don't care, mostly.
The Empire matches their 401k.
And they get out of having to, actually pay out the 401k by killing you before you retire.
Yes. Always 3 days before your retirement.
Yeah, that captain was 3 days from retirement officially.
Yeah, he was 3 days from retirement.
Well, he failed.
Fervis is going to take
Well,
one
yeah.
of the helmets.
All right. But yeah, they normally use either the AJP 400 or the JT12. Like officially with the with Imperial Jump Troopers.
They did not have any of that Colta. They must have used it all up.
Or they just didn't take any of them with them yet.
Yeah.
Because they weren't planning on leaving yet.
Krill wants the tier 3 medium blaster.
I'm gonna modify it, but
All right. I
Unless you want to walk
recommend
around with Jump Trooper issued gear.
Yeah, I recommend before you go equipping it, we give it a new paint job.
well, more
Well,
than that,
duh.
But yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it, considering that where you are timeline-wise, they don't even use the AJP 400 yet. They only start doing that like after the Battle of Yavin.
And that's
So yeah,
still
no,
a
they're
few
still just
years
using the
away.
commercial JT12s.
Wait. So the loot that you posted, that was the loot that they were holding, or
Yes.
just all the loot in general?
That is the loot that the bodies were for looting the bodies.
They had a Sith
A Sith
holocron. with them.
holocron?
Oh no, the Sith holocron I just tacked on there for funsies.
I was
Oh,
a little
okay,
confused
okay.
about that too. I thought maybe you
I
bundled
just wanted people to react to that, go like, wait, what the fuck?
I was looking at that, but I had assumed that it was just part of the general loot of the temple.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
it was
you
what
know.
Fervis had gathered when he eventually got to go to do the thing.
Yeah, I just more threw it in the middle of the list because it'd be really funny if I threw this in the middle of their loot.
Yeah, it was funny.
I was absolutely correct.
Okay.
Yeah. I got to that item as I'm adding it to our assets that we have on our ship.
Give Barnaby a jetpack so that he might terrorize birds.
Oh dear. Well, we've got stim packs and we've got rations, which are good.
There's a med pack in there too.
Imperial.
It's almost like you killed a medic.
What the heck is Nullicane?
It's like an
That's
anesthetic.
Nullicane is something that you guys. I'm surprised you don't use it more often, because what Nullicane does is it makes it so that way the negative effects of your injuries, besides the max health malice, is completely suppressed until the end of the scene. So, like, if you get your leg shot and crippled with an injury, slap some Nullicane on it as a standard action, and congratulations, that leg works as normal as far as you're concerned until the end of the scene.
Put
Cool.
the Nullicane in my body.
There's some of us who are going to need some medical attention. Yeah.
Fun fact, Nullicane costs 25 credits per dose.
I thought you were fixing to say some ludicrous number like 25,000.
No,
I'm assuming, Fervis, you're adding the Sith holocron to your sheet.
Yes.
All right, cool. All the rest of that, I have added that to the ship's assets. Do any of you want to take any of that and add it to your sheet before we move on?
Krill is taking one of the, or taking the tier 3 medium blaster.
You're taking the tier 3 medium blaster?
Yes, sir.
All right, add it to your sheet, but keep in mind, we want to repaint it before you actually show it anywhere.
I know.
All right.
Ron will take a jetpack, and he has the grenade with detonator.
And 5 stim packs would not be bad for Regis, because he
Alright,
didn't
good.
have stim packs of his own.
Go ahead and take 5 of those stim packs. I will note down the remaining in our ship's assets.
A generous
Sorry,
bestowal.
I've been, Okay.
Carcerus tipped $10.
Ooh.
Thank you so
Nice.
much for that
Thank you,
tip,
Key.
Key. That is the first tier of the tip goal completed. I'm very curious what this is gonna do. And sorry I haven't gotten to look at it yet. I was
No worries.
changing a coil. I think that Fervis could probably use replenishment of stim packs. Double
Alright,
checking.
How many of them do you want to take?
I'll take 3, so I got a total of 5. And
Alright.
that's gonna leave how many at this point?
That leaves 6. I was thinking of adding a few to my personal inventory as well. But before I do that, it's 6.
Gonna give 3 to Arf as well, so he can distribute those to people.
Alright. Okay.
So that'll leave
And
3.
Alright, and if no one else is going to grab them, I'm going to add those remaining 3 to mine.
T_Garou tipped $24.31. Woof.
Wow.
Alright.
Thank you so much for that tip as well, Garou. That would be
Nice.
the second tier of the tip goal completed. I'm really
Nice.
curious what this sword does. I got a lot.
I mean, I'm fine telling you what the abbreviation is.
Oh well, then yes.
That means it's going to scare us.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple
Generous
abbreviation.
bestowal. $24.69. Push to tier also better balance.
It's one off the tier, but yes.
No, that is. Oh wait, yeah, that is.
Yeah, I added a little added color there. Oops.
We are one short of the next tier.
Well, in order to incentivize some people donating for this, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Barnaby
You know what?
detonates.
I'm gonna give out a letter for a word, per letter, for every tier that gets completed. So the first 2 of that is Spark of.
Okay, this makes me even more curious.
Yeah, hopefully it makes the audience more curious too, so they pay for it.
How big is the comm jammer, by the way?
Comm jammer. These things are a backpack. So, it takes up the backpack slot. Your first backpack item does not contribute to bulk when worn. So basically, it would take up the space that a backpack normally would.
Truly, this is
And
the dankest dungeon.
comm scammer backpack
Fox
is
Fiend
a
RG tipped
0.5 bulk item.
$5.27. Imbalance restored.
Oy.
Thank you for that tip, FoxFiend. That is the third tier of the tip goal completed.
The
On
A
to the
stand for?
last.
Truly, this is the dankest dungeon.
Therein cat tipped $5. Desire to know more intensifies.
Would you like to know more? You see, I was being a little bit sneaky with this, because the third letter is actually just an A. So I'm just gonna give the full thing, and if you actually want it, you gotta complete it. It stands for Spark of a Rebellion.
Oh.
Ooh!
Fun.
We could have allies.
Which is why this one is more expensive than the other ones.
Well, Fervis, as far as the stuff here, Fervis does not currently have a specialized backpack, so he could swap out his current one with the comm jammer, and, well, he already is the, hacker of the group, so I think that would fit his role pretty well. Unless I'm off the mark there, Tao.
Yeah.
Alright, so feel free to add the Imperial Comm Jammer to your inventory then. And I'll remove it from the ship assets.
And otherwise, just make a note that one of the helmets is has been taken from one of the armor sets. Fervis is going to start collecting the helmets.
A generous bestowal.
Okay.
Scrum.
$89.99.
Thank you for
Oh,
that
wow.
tip, Key. So we're like
I think I excited.
$11 away.
I think I excited the key. Yeah.
Oh,
$10.01. Yeah. But yeah, I think I excited the key. He has let out a scrum multiple times since I said what it was actually for.
A few screms.
I was expecting something with and to do with like the jetpacks or something, but this is even more interesting.
That would be if somebody just gave $10 and left it a penny short. To be like, come on, spot us a penny.
Oh God!
okay.
rattles a tin cup around.
Biddy for the poor.
Nah, Tao, spot us the penny.
Anyways, get back to the ship with everything looted and
bestowal.
taken care of. And oh my god,
There it is.
$10. Desire to know more intensifies.
Well, I mean, come on, Mari's
for
in
the
the
poor.
chat. He did
We
the
are-
ultimate troll
such a
move there.
troll. $99.99.
So, Tao, you gonna spot us the penny?
Hell no.
Yeah. It'll be a spark of rebellion. The ISB agent will just quash it out.
No.
I mean, here's the thing. He already murdered the captain for treason. Lol. Lamau even.
Alright. So, everything gathered up. Back on the ship. Ron, you mentioned the note and coordinates.
Yeah, there's probably something you and Fervis might want to look into to make sure it isn't something Malfi.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll go ahead and take a look at those coordinates. Hey, Fergus, could you take a look at our computers and make sure that there's no malicious software going undetected right now?
Yay! I get to hack something. I mean,
Yes.
yes, I can
And it's a
do
known
that for
system
you.
too.
Yep. I will give you -1 difficulty because you're effectively checking your own system.
Well, I mean, that on top of the fact that I've also got the Black Ops data breaker. I don't think the signature modulation pad will help on this. But I got a lot of stuff for this.
Avoid getting detected, but yeah.
You don't need to do it undetected. We know that you're there and you're doing a job to make sure you are counter hacking potentially.
The signature modulation pad, what it does is it makes it so that way other people have +1 difficulty to determine who you are based on your slicing.
Yeah. But yeah, I've got, actually, I guess with both of those, I'd actually give other people +2 difficulty to determine me.
Alright.
But either way, that'll be -2 difficulty.
That isn't how it works, but yeah. The Black Ops data breaker makes you more detectable. If you're trying to do it like sneakily, you have additional difficulty to your attempt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Basically, it is the brute force item where it is, all right, I'm not hiding, I'm hacking.
Yeah, it's the digital sledgehammer.
And the thing is, the system is not going to be actively resisting you. You have access. It's mostly just checking to make sure that that there's nothing.
There's no backdoor
malicious
or
in the background, or
Yeah,
no
you gotta do a
backdoor,
root level
nothing
scan.
like that. Yeah.
I have one more boost die.
Doesn't ARF assist you with these sorts of things?
Oh yeah, I forgot to add ARF stuff. My bad. So he's got slicing specialty. And he'll be adding 3. So 7. Oh god, what did I do?
Right.
Oh, that's what I did. Okay. 7. I accidentally wrote the 7 in on Arf's character sheet. Yay, undo.
ARF 7.
A kind gesture.
Thank you for that tip, Merl. That is the tip goal fully completed.
yay.
Now wait for what
There you
I've got
go.
in mind for Wild Traditions tip goal.
I still love Key's reaction to hearing what it is.
Scram!
Immediate scrim,
Double
followed
scrim.
by donation with additional scrim.
While he's doing that, I'm taking a look at the coordinates. Do I have an idea of where they might be leading just from an initial look? General idea sort of thing, before I even put it in. Just because I do have space navigation and it is kind of my job.
Can Krill come up to the bridge too? And because she's kind of curious.
Yeah, no one's gonna stop you. It's not like we're doing super secret stuff here.
This isn't like conventional airplanes.
All right, so in order, I guess slightly reverse. yes, Krill can go to the she can go to the main area. She can be up in front with all the other everything.
Oh, I should say to be with Amy when she tries to figure out where these coordinates go.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Okay.
there's nothing stopping you. So
Okay.
yeah, here we go. For the
quick.
7.
Real quick. Hex. Puppy. You gotta tell me when you actually join to do art. I don't get a notification of this. I have no idea how
Yeah.
long you've been there.
It was weird. It's like I didn't see art going on the stream, but when I joined the stream on the laptop to donate to finish the goal, I saw Hex was live with Razim. I was like, huh, I don't see no Hex.
So anyways, back to the 7.
Yeah, back to the 7. You definitely find signs that someone has been in your system. However, the very interesting part is that the only traces that you're really able to find is that they basically had just left a note file attached with a set of coordinates. The interesting part is that you aren't exactly sure how they managed to actually, make their way inside of here. As in, you don't actually know what access route they managed to get.
So I can't patch up that hole. Got it.
Yeah.
Just know that they
However,
did.
if you want to use a token, I'll make it so that way you're able to at least find out what the slicer signature was.
That
Oh, that's
sounds
tempting.
worthwhile.
That
that-
does
that
sound
is
very
tempting.
worthwhile.
What would a slicer signature do? Isn't that it would just tell us who did the hack?
Yes. So slicing signatures will never match up with someone's actual name. However, if you figure out what someone's slicing signature is, you'll be able to tell in the future if that same person hacked this particular whatever thing you're looking at. So if, like, let's say you find out that someone has the slicing signature of let's just say Enigma, and you check because something weird happened in this or that area, and you look and you find out that the slicing signature is the same, then you know that the person that has the signature of Enigma has been in this system.
So it won't exactly tell us who exactly, but it can tell us when they or if they access something or the ship again.
If it's a signature we know, then we'll be able to identify
Okay,
that
fine.
signature in the future, basically.
Because
Yeah.
we actually know who hacked the ship, I'm pretty sure. I just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
before we made the decision to spend light tokens on knowing that it was the ISB agent, because we're like 95%
Well-
sure it was him.
It's more that it's more that like we know the ISB agent as Bob, but his slicing signature, his online persona is I don't know, George.
Steve.
So we'll see
Sleep
George
Hacker
and
101.
so we'll see George has been in there, and then we're like, okay, it's probably Bob, but we won't know that for sure. It's just our assumption that it is.
And then the more you find them around and realize, oh, hey, maybe Bob was in this area, and you check that, you might become more and more sure that, yes, that's our guy.
Yeah, he left us a clue. I guess that's fair. Yeah. So we all want to use the token for that?
Yeah, I'm cool with using a token for this one.
That's fine.
Yeah. As long as that's something actionable and useful that we could have. That's worth it.
is something that is potentially actionable in the future.
It felt really bad to walk past that guy and not have anything bad happen. So yeah, at least we got something out of it.
To be fair, you also know that he's basically being forced to do his job as well. Like you
Yeah,
already
he
found that
doesn't
out a while ago.
He doesn't want to be here doing this, though it has proven more entertaining than he thought it was gonna be. But he doesn't want to be here doing this.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Which means he also doesn't actually care about us.
As long as we don't show up on the Emperor's actual radar, maybe we can just be acquaintances who pass in the night.
Like, if you guys get made in public, he's not exactly about to let you off the hook, but if he finds you in the middle of nowhere, he obviously does not care.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can just pretend like I never saw them. Anyway.
If he has plausible deniability, then we're good. If he doesn't, then we're not so good.
That's why the jammer is really useful.
Just don't become important. Yeah.
And he also may have identified the fact that I was a Claudite, because my Claudite thing was down, to be fair.
To be fair, you're also not
anyways.
sure. You've seen him look differently, so you're just not sure if he's using tech or if he has abilities to do that.
Yeah, there is that. He could be another Claudite.
He
He just did botch his role. He should have Bill Powered it, but he didn't.
So, either way, we're using this token. What should I put down for the name?
Their name, when it comes to slicing, is Vagabond.
Vagabond. Ooh, that's a fun name. That's a fun gamer tag.
It's fitting.
As Vari says, Lamau found the ISB agent's FA profile.
Furry at Vagabond. So.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, before I go putting the coordinates in anywhere, just from a glance, am I able to tell general idea where they might lead, or?
Well, it's a shorter set of coordinates, so you know at the very least it does not lead out of this system, because there's no system tag on it.
It's at the very least it is in system. All right.
Yeah, just at a glance.
Just at a glance. Okay. And Fervis is not finding any malicious software in our system that's running in the background, so I'll go ahead and put the coordinates in just to see actually where they lead, but I can tell that at the very least they're in system. Before I do that, it's like, oh, neat. Where does this actually lead? Enter.
That will be a navigation check.
Right. Am I specialty for pilots?
Yeah, because
space navigation.
Putting in coordinates would be a part of actually, flying the ship places. So I'll let it count.
Can I assist with two pips of nav?
You may.
Oh, okay. Sure. So, navigation. Where's my? There it is. 9, 10, 11. Remember that I have 3 exhaustion. That might be important to remember.
That would be very important for the roll, yes.
Yes.
So.
Wait, -3 or just 3 exhaustion?
-3 from exhaustion.
Oh.
Yes.
And the Capitan
Amy's exhausted. Amy be very tired.
Well, I
Amy,
mean, we could help you out if you wanted teamwork, but
Yeah, sure.
guys, y'all are on the same ship together. If people
Yeah.
want to help, they can help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already helping with Nav. If you want to add teamwork, go ahead.
Yeah, that's +3 teamwork, so that'll offset your -3, so you'll be at
That
base.
will offset it. And having the specialty that increases my hit range. Or was that
For
more
this,
dice?
no, it adds 1 more dice.
Yeah.
That's 1 more dice. Sure thing.
It's not much, but Arf's got 1 navigation. Unless
I'm already.
Oh, I thought you were doing
Ron is
teamwork.
No, Ron's assisting with navigation.
Ah.
Yeah, Ron's given navigation, and it was Regis who
Yeah,
gave
it was
teamwork.
Regis that gave teamwork.
Yep.
So that's 11 successes to try to figure out exactly where this is leading.
Yeah, we can just triangulate it based off the other coordinates in the system.
Yep. All right. So you will find out that not only does this not even lead out of the system, it doesn't even lead off of this planet, actually.
I figured as much. All right. So where on planet does it lead?
It leads to a place that is, if you would take your ship there, it would only actually take you like 2 hours to get there. It's fairly nearby. If you check your maps, though, you will find that, there is, like, fuck all actually around there. It's not like there's like a couple of places listed, but the literal only thing of note that you can find in the area around is the fact that there was at one point a battle during the Clone Wars nearby.
I'll take a look at it. It's like pull up the map, take a look at that. It's like there's like literally nothing there. Except like it's an old battle site, but
So it doesn't correlate with
do-
Sen's map.
do any of you have any ideas or information about this? Basically passing the map around to everyone.
Clone Wars battle site? Do I get my B1 droids?
Oh dear.
If you want to sift through a battle that happened over a decade ago while these have just been sitting out in order to get B1 parts, I mean, I won't promise that they work well, but there's definitely B1 parts there.
At the very least, for the historical significance of the Clone Wars, maybe we should check out this site.
So
That just has me wondering what message the agent was trying to leave us when he gave us these coordinates.
Didn't he say that we could go to the one he just left?
he did. I was wondering if there's Sen's
Yeah.
maps of
Hey,
temples.
Sen, does this location mean anything to you?
That's what I was kind of curious about.
Let me see. Not at all, actually.
Huh.
So if we go there, we're basically playing ball with the ISB. Could be a trap.
Could be a trap. Interesting.
If it was the ISB, we don't know how many players are on this planet. We just know that the ISB was stealthed nearby.
Which is why we checked our ship systems and we found the note. Now, you could say that's a coincidence.
It is a coincidence.
It's not likely to be just a coincidence.
Captain thinks like me.
Coincidences don't happen regularly, and yeah.
The folded piece of grass in the yard is a coincidence. But if you think it's such, you miss the cloaked trooper.
Anyways. So,
I
we go check it
could
out?
just teleport there and scout it before we go.
If you really want to. Regardless, I think I want to move our ship anyways.
Yeah.
And also possibly take some time to get to rest and get our wounds looked at, but
Shame we weren't able to pick
Yeah.
up any Kolto.
I mean, if you guys really want, you can just take some from the temple.
yeah. How much would we have been able to have grabbed of that?
Well, as far as I remember, you don't really have any. You're trying to like hurry out of there, so let's just say like getting
You're
one
right.
of them would be like pretty reasonable.
Okay.
Um,
How's it
and
spelled?
KOLTO.
Kolto.
And
Okay.
we're going to install that
So just
right
call it
into
like
our-
a Kolto storage, a Kolto storage unit.
Alright. Kolto. Alright.
And we can install that into our medical system that we salvaged from the other Sith temple, and now we have something, if the need ever arises, that could probably save someone's life. Granted, again, apply anesthetics ahead of time, but
It's also potentially worth a lot of money because this is old world Kolto that and they haven't been able to recreate the effects, and so there are people who'd be willing to pay good money for some of this to study if we want to.
Yep, as far as you guys know, one day Kolto just stopped working well.
Mm-hmm.
oh, so existing Kolto doesn't work as well anymore?
No. This is why they were mentioning that, or why they were a little bit excited about finding it, is because you will get a lot of good money if you just sell off old style Kolto to the people in Manon, so they can research it to try and make it good again. Because they used
Right.
to be like the dominant thing across the galaxy
So much
for
so
medical supplies. And then
that
Bacta came along, and Kolto got worse.
they
Randomly.
were able to stay neutral in this one of the great Sith wars. Because
So
both
what
sides
happened
used
is Big
Kolto.
Bacta. What happened is Big Bacta sabotaged Kolto, so that the it didn't work as well, and forced people to start using Bacta more and more.
The Manon became a backwater.
That might have been.
They
what
basically
happened.
spend all their money trying to research how it happened and how to reverse it.
Yeah.
So old Kolto still works, is what I'm hearing. It's just the new stuff's no good.
Yeah. So you have some old style Kolto that actually just straight up works.
Great.
Anyway,
That's going right into the machine unless someone says otherwise. We don't necessarily have to use it for the machine, but it'll be there if we
Actually,
need it.
we haven't lifted off yet. How much more of that Kolto existed? And do we want to grab it real fast?
Yes, Key, I did send that to Tal.
The longer we stay here, the more likely it is that we'll still be here when the SPE agent is done.
It took us a while to get through that.
I
and that was
move
what's
for us
distressing.
to leave now.
I am leaning
Alright,
towards Krill's idea, but I understand the idea.
Before we go any further, Tal, what sort of money are we talking? Like, how many zeros for these units of Kolto?
For how many zeros I'm talking about? I'm talking like a lot of zeros. Like I'm talking do you want a new ship kind of zeros?
Huh.
I say we get the remaining Kolto on board. It is
Of
valuable
course you
stuff.
do.
You guys get that on board. I'm gonna go scout out these coordinates.
Alright, that sounds good.
Yeah, then we don't have to sacrifice the one in the machine. This sounds ideal.
Krill's just gonna shake her head.
Back to taste better?
Not a fan of Coca-Cola.
Oh,
Oh, jits.
Krill?
That's the chance.
Krill? What new thing are you wanting? Are you wanting a new gun, a new armor, a new... What are you wanting?
The quest for the almighty credit.
Bingo!
Without it... You know, I used to be on the quest for the almighty credit, and look where it got me.
Yeah, you're serving under me.
Away
let's-
from home, it could never go back. Just be careful that it doesn't end up biting off more than you can chew.
I get you. And I am trying to be careful.
You don't play with the Empire. This guy clearly doesn't care, but not all of them will be like that. Just
I know.
tread lightly, please.
You'll be in and out pretty quickly. It's
Yeah, this is worthwhile.
and we'll I'll go ahead and head out to help haul in Kolto.
Yeah.
How many units of it can we find?
There are a total of 4 units of it.
Including the one we grabbed already?
Yeah, that's why I said in total.
So 3 more.
Alright.
So you can grab a total of 3 more, yes.
Total. Alright. Awesome.
Could
We
afford
have
some
4
really fancy lab equipment with this.
We have some 4 units, storage units of Kolto. Perfect. And while we're doing that, Fervis is scouting out.
For the record, Fervis
Yep.
is going to go about a mile away from the coordinates and then just start doing, long range teleports, getting closer to, just in case it is an ambush. He's, staying away and observing the area. The teleports closer, observes the area, that kind of method.
Yep.
Shame your recon drone blew up.
Oh, I got like 3 more. And also, that wasn't actually that wasn't a recon droid. That was a, that was one that he just grabbed from the Sith temple that was already kind of damaged anyways.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and go with, I guess we'll do Fervis first. So, Fervis, you will see that, yep, this is unmistakably an old Clone Wars battlefield. You can see, even without having to check very hard, that around are plenty of different droid parts, although the vast majority of them have been sort of overlaid by nature. Actually getting closer to the area that you're looking for, you're going to realize that you're getting closer and closer to what was obviously the clone side of the battlefield. Until, eventually, what you come across is a small series of bunkers that, you know, as far as you can tell, is right where the coordinates are leading.
Does he see any motion or anything else there?
Nope.
The urge to sift through droid parts is so strong. But I will trust I can get some proper ones later. He's gonna try teleporting on top of one of the bunkers.
Alright, you may do so.
Any change, any motion, anything?
Absolutely none.
He's gonna go ahead and report back what he's seeing through, you know, his comm, assuming that's working.
It would be, except, do you have a long-range comm link?
Yeah.
Alright, in that case, yeah, it will work still.
Fervis got
Just
the
needed
best
to
he
check
could get.
Okay. Thank you for reporting back for this. So the coordinates led to some bunkers over there?
And you said they were intact. Are they grown over at all?
Very minorly.
There's some bunkers here. They aren't really grown over like the rest of the battlefield.
Interesting.
I am
Anything of interest in the bunkers?
I have not gone inside yet.
Alright.
And he's going to teleport inside the one he's on top of.
Right.
And holding an action to teleport out, but, you know.
Yeah. On the inside, what you end up finding is that there is... what's best to say of... On the inside, you see, you know, what is very obviously the signs that there was a battle here a while ago. But no real recent activity except for the fact that there is a table. It's not like actually like a table, but let's just call it a table. Sort of made of Duracrete, and was obviously kind of like used as a little bit of like a table / dashboard, which has exactly 3 things on it, which are not at all dusty or showing signs of age at all. One of which is a memstick. Another of which is a data pad. And the third item is a VidVox Scrambler. It is the last item that is the most unreasonable for it to be here, considering that while VidVox Scramblers are not illegal, they each cost over 2,000 credits.
Okay. So what is it?
There's a credit. There's a mem stick. There, VidVox
No.
Scrambler, by the way, is on the item list. It
Yeah.
basically makes it so that way all electronic audio, video, holographic recording, anything within a 20-foot radius have a +2 difficulty to record or see anything, and outside of that radius, it does not even allow a check. It is labeled as a commercial premium privacy device, which is only kept legal by the fact that a lot of very rich and powerful people use them all the time.
Okay, so I'm assuming that his comm link is just shut off at this point then.
It is not active.
Oh, the Scrambler
There's just
isn't.
one there. Yeah, the VidVox Scrambler is literally just sitting there. It's not on or anything. It's just there.
He is gonna approach the data pad and turn it on. Actually, first, I'm going to be out of contact for a bit. And he's going to list off the things that he's found. I'm going to activate the Scrambler, and see what this is. I don't want to risk bringing it back in case there's any wireless signals it could put out or something.
All right. I'll expect a check-in within 30 minutes, or I'll be coming to retrieve you.
Understood. And now he's going to activate the Scrambler and then start looking at the datapad.
All right. The datapad will whir to life. It does not need any sort of battery recharge or anything like that. Nothing like that is needed. It just sort of whirs to life, and you will note that it seems like it is connected to absolutely nothing.
Well, I mean, that's fair. It does have the Scrambler nearby, so...
Yeah, but it has no logs. It has no internal data. It has absolutely nothing.
So it's like somebody just bought it off the shelf and then put it on that table.
Basically, imagine someone bought it, proceeded to remove all of the natural, like, sort of apps, spyware, like, you know, everything.
So it doesn't even have its OS.
It basically has a non-original OS that has basically fucking nothing.
Interesting.
So it's essentially like ye olden times where it's just the prompt screen.
He'll plug in the memstick. I assume those can be plugged into it.
Yeah. Memsticks and things of that nature basically exist only to get plugged into this sort of stuff. All right, and it will go ahead and slowly boot up what was attached to the memstick, which is a system of files. There is a total of a little bit less than 20 files that are actually included on this memstick.
He is curious enough and going to start going through them.
All right. The first one,
He should be
which
safe.
is
He's not a cat after all.
Yeah. The first one, which is basically just a what is very obviously a warning / readme, which just says of now that this has been inserted, you will have a relatively short period of time to read and memorize as much of this as possible. Because now that it's on, this datapad is not going to turn off, so hopefully you plugged it into the one provided and not any of your actual ones, because it's about to break in a little bit, so read fast.
He will proceed to read fast.
Yep. This is what is quite obviously an information package, which lists out a whole lot of very interesting things, where it is probably pretty obvious why there is some actual damn security around this, and you were basically given multiple burn devices to even start looking at this. As you will find out, and you don't even have to really make checks related to this, because it's just fairly obvious who had written this for you, considering everything around this. Which is the ISB agent is basically admitting his own terms of employment and why he is on this mission. And he is going to admit that he used to just be a pretty normal run-of-the-mill slicer who had signed up for a basically to be a part of a militia, and was going to ride that all the way to retirement. Except that while doing a penetration test that he was supposed to do, it turns out he was better than he thought. So he found out a couple of Imperial secrets along with where they were building a what was apparently a very top secret ship. So the ISB went ahead and kidnapped him, put a bomb inside of his head that would melt his brain if they ever gave off the command phrase, and he is more than a little bit disgruntled about the nature of his employment.
Interesting.
And basically, he is sort of attaching files of what a Cortex bomb is, in case people are unaware. Out of game, a Cortex bomb is a series of miniature explosives that is put into the someone's cerebral cortex, which will completely and irrevocably destroy their brain if it ever goes off. And it does it in such a way that even things that are considered medical miracles cannot bring you back.
I'm assuming there's no removing it.
Normally, no. However, he admits that there is a good bit of this, and the reason that he is undertaking his current actual assignments with such gusto is because he wasn't too sure about all that Force nonsense, but the more of this absolute bullshit he sees, the more likely it is that at some point one of these Force things are gonna manage to get him out of his current situation.
Ah, so we just need to introduce him to Barnaby.
Barnaby will do his best.
And
That's a
basically in this, he is perfectly willing to work with you guys, so long as you are fine with handing over any potential solutions to his little problem that that happens to be found.
Well, I'm not sure we're going to be handing over Barnaby. However, we could at least try and get him and Barnaby in the same room for an hour.
Maybe even Regis can do some science and try and figure this out as well.
Yep.
Well, from the
the
sounds of
last-
it, the only thing that... It needs force or magic doohickey stuff to have a chance here.
Basically, we need to suppress it long enough to remove it.
Yep, or basically, you could do other stuff like make it so that way it removes the command code, so like the bomb is still there, but it can't be activated.
Right. And
That
like
would
the
be another
Slicer may
solution.
be able to do that.
Command interface.
All right.
And
Yeah.
the last file will basically explain some of his reasoning for why he's suddenly so interested in all of this, which is he managed to get that repeating those repeating sets of lines translated, and he is very intrigued with the Sith code, especially that last little line.
Ah.
What was the last one? Something
Something
being
freedom.
The
What's
Force
Or
shall
shall
free me.
free me.
The
Yeah.
Force shall free me. Yeah.
If you
I can
remember,
understand why
last time
he might be.
the tip goal was Force free me.
Huh.
All right.
So basically, ISB agent is not in fact Imperial fanaticist who is going to be a hardliner. Instead, it turns out that they basically press ganged a Slicer into being a member of the ISB, and he wants out.
Which is surprising because usually the ISB is all Imperial fanatics.
Yeah, but you also figure he might be playing a bit of a part, considering that, as far as you're aware, and anyone else is going to be aware, he found an Imperial jump trooper captain who was turning traitor and executed them himself.
True enough.
Yeah, he's
So
playing
as
both
far
sides.
as anyone is aware, he is very loyal. TM.
Loyal
It's a good thing-
trademark.
It's a good thing those Cortex bombs don't have like internal camera feeds or something.
That's a little
Okay.
bit harder to
The
get
bomb
working.
itself is incentive enough.
By the way, as you're like reading the last couple files, you can feel that the datapad is getting a lot more sluggish, and you're fairly certain that it's starting to actually overheat.
Understood. He is going to commit as much of it to memory as possible. And go through all of it as quickly as possible. And then I unfortunately need to step away again, but he'll be committing all that to memory and taking it back he'll probably destroy the datapad and memstick to be certain. Quid pro quo there. Destroy it kind of thing. But he will be taking the scrambler, provided it still works,
It is. It is also a scrambler that, if you actually look at it, has basically all of its serial information just fucking gone.
Okay.
Nice.
Could you
Because of course.
send the name of that in the group chat,
VidVox
please?
Scrambler.
It's a VidVox scrambler. It's in the item list, but I'll send it.
And he does want to see if he can grab a clone helmet while he's here. Just cuz.
Yeah, you can.
And he is going to do a small look around to see if he can find any repairable droids. But he won't spend much time on that before going back to the ship.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation and go handle whatever you're doing.
Yeah, I'll go handle that and do the roll and stuff when I get back.
All right, back to the people that are trying to grab the Colto. One interesting thing that did get mentioned a little bit is that it is there is 3 more that you're able to grab.
Right.
And you are fairly certain that you can grab all 3. However, there is one minor issue of if you grab more than one, you are not going to be able to turn off your ship and still have these remain powered, because these are currently hooked into the actual complex, and they have a certain amount of power that they need. Otherwise, they will, start to lose stability.
Oh.
Why people
So
don't
if you
have...
grab more than one, you're not going to be allowed to turn off your ship. Otherwise, the power draw will be like the passive power draw would be too high.
Ah, right. So if we grab more than one, we won't be able to turn our ship off.
You'll have to idle your ship.
How does your ship work? Is it like a fusion engine that's stable? Or is this like something that we're going to run out of gas?
Ships use fuel.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like it would use a lot at a time, and
Remember, we'd have to leave it idling at all times.
Well,
while idling does not waste a lot of fuel in and of itself, leaving it idling 24/7 would burn a lot of fuel. Also, there's more of a risk of the ship being stolen. So somebody would have to stay with the ship at all times.
We could fence the stuff and sell it off quickly until we kept one canister that we would keep for potentially selling directly for a larger profit. That would still be better than to take none of it, but we do run the risk if we have to determine who we're selling it to is not going to make a big issue of where we got this material.
By the way, just so that way people know, is that the fuel that starships use in Star Wars is called hypermatter, and they get put into what's known as a hypermatter annihilator. As it is a tachyonic matter that gets harvested from hyperspace.
So, Captain, is this something? Is this something that would be too much of a burn on your ship, or are we taking all of it?
Basically, it'll be
real fast.
Basically, it'll be a credit cost in fuel per day until you manage to offload this or decide to manage, like, get a generator to run besides the entire ship's generator.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and load it up. We'll figure out the keeping it powered problem. That, as a matter of fact, Ron can probably see about or work on getting a generator up and running specifically for these. In the meantime, but who was it? The people that this would sell really well to again?
The people on Manon.
So the cell
Manon.
calf.
How far away is that?
Far.
Yeah.
Far.
And then on the other side of the galaxy from us.
Yes. Other side of the galaxy
Oh.
far.
Other side of the galaxy far.
Which means we could sell it to someone else who has the logistics and means to handle that. But we'd have to trust them to not parse that information to
And
people.
who
that
exactly here do we trust to do that?
I think we have two
Trust
At
confidential.
that question, Amy's gonna cringe just a little bit.
We know 2 individuals,
Yeah,
but
we
do
have
we
2 individuals.
trust them?
Depends on if we do their work for them. If we stay in their
Hey.
good graces.
Oy.
Hey, Cal, would contacts from Amy's background by any chance be applicable for possibly getting this shipped across the universe to where it would need to go? Because you know Amy's background. You do remember Amy's background, right?
Yeah, no, I'm just more thinking about if any of them would actually be any help to you right now.
I'm just imagining Amy going, "Hey, yeah, Dad, I've got some stuff that I need to get shipped across the universe or across the galaxy to potential buyers. Very lucrative. Think you could help with your trade capabilities?"
You probably
Yeah.
demand like a 60-40 cut or something.
I was about to say, definitely would result in a cut being taken.
Oh, I'm sure it would, but even with that, it would still be lucrative.
And it's someone
It
you
would,
can trust.
especially considering that the amount of, investment you put into this was only risking your lives, not your money. All right. Anyway,
that would require calling up Dad, and I mean, don't get me wrong, she has good relationship with her dad, but
I guess it would be more accurate to say that it's not all the way across the galaxy; it's only halfway across the galaxy.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So as you're discussing that, Amy's gonna kind of cringe a little bit and like, I may have the ability to secure shipping.
That doesn't involve Draconor or the Pikes.
No, it doesn't involve them.
Oh,
That
good.
just means I would have to contact family.
Oh.
So
Don't get me
Draconor or the Pikes?
Probably it's
No.
No. Definitely contacting family is a better option.
Probably a better
I just
better deal than I'd have.
I just hope that when getting in contact with my father, I don't end up having to talk to my mother, because she'll probably chew me out for not marrying someone she wanted me to, and it'll be a whole thing.
But why
I
is that
see.
bad?
It's-
You are still single, to Barnaby's knowledge.
Amy wants to forge her own path. She doesn't want to follow whatever path her mother has set out for her.
Ah, understandable. So let your mother pick your marriage partner, subjugate them, and continue on your path.
What a wonderfully
Barnaby, I love how
solution.
simple your
Somebody
solution
turns that
is.
into a quote.
It'd be a
'cause that is-
lot more difficult in execution.
Well, if this is as much money as you say, maybe they'll still be happy to see you. They are family, after all.
Yeah, no, I know they'd be happy to see me. Yeah, just get all loaded up and connected to power, and probably when we're looking to leave this planet, I'll see about contacting someone. It'll be a thing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got it handled. I've got it handled.
See eye to eye on things, Captain. But when it comes to family, they can be. I understand.
I know. Ironic. You would give anything to see your family again, and I'm wanting to avoid interaction with mine. I get the irony there.
How it goes. My family, I'd like to. My family, I'd like to send the face a blaster, but in any case.
Well, that's all Bothan families, from what I hear.
You have a point.
Well, I am far from home. So I doubt I'll be seeing mine anytime soon.
So we get these Coltel canisters aboard and hooked up to the ship's power to keep them stable, and
Yep.
We're going to be running hot from here on out for these runs.
For a little bit.
For a little bit, at least.
So, from a security perspective, do we have to worry about them scanning our ships as we park in front of these temples? If we're going to have to keep the engines running.
Probably not. Probably won't be too big of an issue.
Well, I'll take your word for it. You're the captain. We did have a stranger wandering on our ship with.
All right. But that was the ISB unit or ISB guy. They're BS anyways. They hardly count. And you'll note they even complimented the ship's computer's security. So.
Remember, Captain, what I said before. This is one ISB agent, and one that is not exactly 100% on the cause.
Well, how do we know? Did Fervis come back with that information yet?
Well, Krill was basing this off of the interaction we had with them at the temple. Remember,
I thought
ISB are supposed to be fanatical for the Empire.
I still think he has an agenda. There's a reason he let us go. And I'm not sure I like it.
No question about that. But even still, don't underestimate the ISB.
I'm aware.
I'm just hoping that I don't mind what happens to the ship. It's just that I've got my lab here now. And I don't want
this ship
anything.
is closest thing I have to a home right now.
I'll keep it safe.
bet it's going to be safe. Oh.
Yeah, Ron probably wouldn't want this place to become a scrapyard.
With the money I put in it? No.
That's what we're investing. We've got this Colta. If we can get this out, we might even be able to get you a brand new ship. That money won't seem like anything.
We could buy a Star Destroyer. No, that's probably not that much money. That was a joke.
As long as we can continue to keep the lab running, I am fine with whatever happens to the ships. Which, by the way, Regis would check to make sure that everything is fine in there. That was one of the few things he was very concerned about when he found out there was an intruder on the ship.
All right. So
Strangely
anyways,
quiet.
assuming Fervis gets back soon, Sen, where's our next location?
Our next location shouldn't exactly be too far away. A good few hours. Provided you don't feel like going back to town in order to stock up on any additional supplies.
That is an excellent question. Do we want to go back to town?
We don't
Or are we
have
good
any
to
more money.
we don't have a lot in extra money right now. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we're
You're
gonna
right.
start accruing fuel costs too.
How much fuel do we have?
So fuel amounts are generally pretty high for these sorts of ships. It's just about the fact of
It's a continuous
keeping
draw.
them running. It'd be a continuous draw thing. So it wouldn't be more than, effectively, it wouldn't really be more than a few hundred credits to keep it running 24/7, never turning it off. It's just also about the fact of, this also means that your ship is constantly going to be running, so you can't exactly, like, hide it away or anything like that. You're not worried about running out of fuel, per se. It is very regular that these sorts of ships will spend very long times traveling the galaxy, just going from point to point on hyperlanes.
It's not unheard of to have cryogenic or other powered supplies that need to be maintained, so makes sense.
It's just more about the fact it's oof ouchie my pocket. My wallet hurts.
And like we've got some ship credits for that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
As we need, but yeah.
And if the agent is to be believed, then the next temple will have already been visited and probably a little bit less secure, unless he was not talking about the one we're heading to.
If it helps, it is the only one that would have been nearby enough for him to have both been there and show up here.
Oh, he's probably already been there, but doesn't mean we shouldn't check it out anyways. And once we're there, or at least we're on our way, should probably still take the opportunity to get injuries looked at and get a little bit of rest. I say as I look like I'm practically dead on my feet.
You're the most no offense, Captain, but you're the most haggard out of all of us, I think.
I'm not that bad. I'm fine.
Yeah, they're
Captain,
not.
go to your cabin and get some rest.
They're not Kolto levels of injured.
They aren't even, they aren't even Kolto levels of injured, much less Bacta levels of injured.
Yeah. I do have a tier 1 injury.
2.
So there is that.
Yeah, but that can just be fixed by medical attention and then,
Rest.
R.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Hey, Barnaby, just get this wound looked at and properly taken care of. Get this
Yes, Captain.
shoulder fixed. Freaking.
I will be looking at
bugging me.
everyone's injuries. It's time.
I must step away for a second. I'll be back.
Boy, what obscure and exotic tortures does Barnaby have in store for us today?
Why would you ever say torture?
It's not torture, and Barnaby does a good job. His ways may be esoteric, but he does a good job. Unorthodox, even.
Didn't say he wasn't effective. I was just alluding he can sometimes be a bit like the machine in the medbay.
Heartless, cold, uncaring, ruthlessly effective. Yeah, I think I'll take my chances with Barnaby instead of that thing when I can.
It's much less expensive. This is fair.
That's not
Okay.
whatever. I'm going laying down.
Good. That is good of you to do.
I'll be in my cabin if you need me. Barnaby, come take care of this.
Okay,
Good
I'll
luck,
follow you
Captain.
there then.
I haven't been this pleased with a group of folks since the Cormyreans sent the price of turnips through the roof during the onion famine.
I am back. So sorry about that.
Hey, welcome back.
And just in time for a Yakovich card.
It's hard.
Oh.
Right.
And I assume, Fervis, you report back and make your way back to the ship.
Look,
At
I
this
have no
point?
space for any more.
I'm back.
He will probably, he'll report back that he is done inside of the, bunkers. He'll say that he is going to report what's going on, but only in person.
All right, sounds good.
Yep. Real quick. Krill, do you end up going back to your room?
Yes.
Waiting inside your room is a pink and blue snow leopard plushie. with a tag that on one side has a purple hat and on the other side says, "You are beautiful."
Oh,
Krill will
cute.
hug the plush.
Get a plushy snap.
Yep, a pink and blue plushie snip. With a nice message attached.
Huggles the plushie.
Alright, will my droids, my technology droids, specialty apply to this investigation, by the way?
Yeah.
Will the craft droids one apply as well?
Not for this part of it, no.
Okay. Was worth asking. Oh, I'm figuring. Look, when it gives me so many 9s.
They're just begging to be figured.
Exactly. Plus, you know, I want I want some B1s and super battle droids and maybe even a commando.
I'll be running around
B1, B2,
like
and
the,
BX, I think.
Bedlam Raiders out here from Jedi Survivor.
Absolutely.
All right, so you got an 8 there. With an 8, you will be able to find there's a lot of droids around. Most of them are in extremely bad condition, especially considering the prevalence of ion weapons during the Clone Wars. As ion weapons are uniquely good at destroying basically everything to do with a drone's ability, droid's ability to function. Droids, drones, and ships are anything that is electrical and mechanical gets absolutely demolished by ion weapons usually. Not to say they can't be effective on actual people, it's just that's usually their main niche, because they're more expensive to produce. This leaves most droids as nothing more than like spare shell parts and internal slag. But you do end up finding a couple that had the opposite problem, where the electronics weren't actually the part that was destroyed, and instead they were destroyed by more alternative means. Those are far rarer, though, so finding enough parts in order to even begin putting together a couple of the droids is few and far between. You're fairly certain that with this, you could make a good few B1s, probably 4 of them. But they are not going to be, they're B1s.
So, tier 1, basically.
Yeah, they would be B1 battle droids, tier 1. But they would be functional, and you could work to upgrade them later. It's just, you know, you're in a place that has primarily B1 battle droid parts, you're going to get B1 battle droids.
That is fine. I am okay with this. At the least, in the meantime, they can be guards for the ship.
Yeah, they can guard against, like, stray animals.
Yeah, or maybe the Sith alchemy bees. I'm pretty sure the ISB agent would just pop them all, but you know.
If Sith alchemy bees breach containment, I think your droids will not be capable of handling it.
Well, they did manage to get onto the ship before.
They're small and
Oh.
can fit into places.
Yeah.
Oh, the ones from the outside. Oh, okay. Yes.
Are you implying that Regis already has a Sith alchemy bee somewhere on the ship? Are you keeping it in the vents?
No.
Is that the scratching I keep hearing?
Barnaby closes his breakfast cabinet.
Breakfast cabinet.
But yeah, he's going to take those back with him and report what he found. Kind of call everybody together. And then, for good measure, activate the scrambler. Once everybody's gathered,
Would this be before or after Barnaby starts treating people?
Oh, Barnaby would have started treating people immediately if you want to go into the steps of Le Ritual.
Yeah.
I
I'll
kind
get
of assume Fervis spent about an hour and a half over there, including the travel time, you know, powering up to go there and then powering up to go back. So,
Yeah, you can
I
go
think
ahead
that's
and
a good
do some
estimate.
rituals, Barnaby.
Okay. Now here's the thing. With so much blood and the ability to go get more, he's choosing the blood of the fallen ritual. It is a healing ritual.
I'm sure it is.
It also helps to cleanse poison and reduce trauma from bodies. Ideally.
Will this count as treating my tier 1 injury?
That's the intent.
Sweet.
It potentially could. It just matters, you know, how well the rolls go.
Yep.
Looks like another artist approaches.
Amy, you
Is
might
this
want
one
to
of
change
the
the-
rituals that hurts Barnaby as much as it heals everyone else?
Well, he is using it in conjunction with his healing move. Now that he's got both.
I think he's using the dead people's blood, not his. If I'm
He's using
understanding.
both.
Oh,
You know, you really gotta connect with it, and his own blood can act as a primary conduit to turn the rest of the blood into a more for sure conduit.
More suitable, yeah.
That's how that works.
Alright.
That's how that works for Barnaby, anyway.
That's how that works because that's what Barnaby says is how it works.
makes sense to me.
Okay, so 2 things. He's going to need to go get a lot of things because he really cares about this one since this is potentially the most severe injury he's treated in a while. So he's going to get a mixing bowl, herbs, an entire bag of mirror shards, not glass, mirror. The reflective part is important, and coal.
There's
Not
a bag
charcoal,
of mirror
coal.
shards.
And he's
Where'd
going
you
to start
get
by...
so much mirror shards.
I broke a lot of mirrors. People don't want them when they are destroyed.
Oh, how lucky.
True enough, I suppose. Where did you find that many mirrors? You know what? I probably don't want to know.
Anyway, and he starts by drawing the coal circle around Amy, using the butt of his staff, and then he's going to make another ring around that circle with the mirror shards pointing upwards, 3 inches apart, each of them. Then he's going to fill the entire mixing bowl with blood. Then he is going to contribute his own into the bowl and mix lightly. Once again with the end of his staff. And he begins to chant. Then he's going to dip his hand back into the bowl, not healing the wound that he used to get his blood into it. And infuse vitality before raising it, and he begins to slather over Amy's wounds repeatedly, with the chanting remaining very insistent. And the blood may be seeping into the wound. Amy, you have no idea, but you're pretty sure this can't be sanitary. But this is also magic, so who can really say? After 6 applications, Barnaby's going to step back, he's going to clap his hands, and then with the end of his staff, he is then going to sweep across the floor, breaking the circle and scattering a few mirror fragments. We are done.
All right, make your roll to see how well this goes,
All right.
or how poorly this goes.
So
Either or.
I just have one quick question on all this while you're rolling. How many years
Proceed.
bad luck did you just get?
That's why I said very lucky.
How many mirrors have you broken?
Now hold on. Barnaby never said that he was the one that broke them. Maybe he just orchestrated situations in which they were broken.
Ah,
And
so you're
besides-
transferring the bad luck to Amy. Got it. Fair enough. Carry on.
No.
And besides, we don't know that that it is bad luck in Ewok culture to.
Hey, any reflective surface would have done. There is just sometimes an abundance of mirrors.
The broken mirrors being a bad omen is a cultural thing.
Alright, so do I roll ritual first, or do I just... Yeah, I guess I roll ritual first. What am I saying? Shamanistic.
You kind of answered your own question there.
Yep. I'm being a fool.
We're all fools in some way, form, or fashion.
Also, welcome in, Ido. We have Ido doing art now. In addition
Fluffy
to
art.
us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We have
Very
Anne
cool.
Fluffy.
We have fluffy art and good boy art.
So... 6, 9...
Question is, which is which?
14.
I guess it could
Yes.
be interchangeable. Oh dear, I see a bunch of ones.
You got
Despite all the
7
ones, it's
for
still a
7 years of
decent
bad
roll.
luck.
No. 7 is a
Fitting.
lucky number.
And 6 ones.
I don't want to touch it, actually. It's sort of magic and perfect.
It's
But
kinda
I will.
magical in a way.
It is, but I will touch it. Because Barnaby is trying to... His captain has sustained grievous injury. So he will indeed touch it. No. I'm going to acquire a 10. Like
As it gives you
that.
an 11.
Good enough. Locking that in.
All right.
Minsk and Boo. You forgot
That
Boo.
was the ritual roll.
That is the ritual roll, yes.
And Vari just
And it just got
vaporized her
vaporized.
Oh,
Well, you get your resources
Stuff
back.
Yep.
Damn.
Roll, Barnaby.
Yeah, you get resources back to reroll. Oof.
Love out.
Youch.
That's a reroll.
My ritual. I'll just see what those ones turn into before I commit my willpower. I've only got one of those. I've only got...
Oh, you're up to a 6 now.
I will expend the willpower.
Well, you also have the, if you have any vigor, you have 3 9s in there.
No, I used it before.
Ah.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
That one just done. What was that? That's 7. Oh, Vari just gave a reroll.
I don't believe I'm going to be able to capture it again.
The session's almost over. You want to use that reroll?
Yes, I might as well keep
Shits and
trying.
giggles.
This is only for Amy, though.
But hey, you got resources
like
back again.
Yep. You're
It
stall out one again.
You can get that.
Okay.
7.
Hey,
7 again.
Yes, so we're back at 7.
Back
to
to
where
where
have a
the last
number.
one was at.
God damn it.
Yeah. It's fine. This is just the ritual roll. You still have the actual medicine roll after this.
Yes.
At least you didn't
Fair.
poison the captain with glass.
What
And
does the
7's not a
7
bad
accomplish
roll.
with Barnaby's ritual roll? How does this modify the actual true healing?
Well, that's the ritual part of it. Go ahead and have the other part of it.
Okay.
Oh, is that what it is, Ido? Is this Osmond getting revenge for him getting mugged for sugar?
Barnaby has definitely no recollection of anything you're talking about.
Jeez.
12.
7 and 12.
All right. Amy, I will let you know the good and bad news.
Oh.
Oh?
The good news is that the healing is going to go pretty well on you, actually. However,
Nice.
the slight bad news is that, like many of Barnaby's rituals, they have inexplicable side effects, just as how they inexplicably work.
Alright.
And this time, the side effects are that you remember those mirror shards that were sort of around you, being used for the ritual.
Yeah.
You aren't even looking at them right now, but at points you sort of get like flashes in your eyes, pretty similar to like those floaties that sometimes happen, except it's like a little shimmering mirror shard instead.
Yeah.
Even when you're looking at nothing, you will still get those. And they still feel a little bit bright. They aren't, like, painful, but it's like when something slightly catches your eye by, like, the sun reflecting off of it.
It's distracting.
Yes.
Congratulations. You might be able to see behind you occasionally.
But all right. So does this cure my tier 1 injury then?
It will once you have a rest.
All right. I will go ahead and mark that off because we are definitely getting a rest before we do anything else.
Success. Who else has grievous injuries?
And will that and that'll also heal the 7 lethal damage I've taken?
Yeah, that was gonna be... It'll take care of it. It was gonna modify what your roll was for healing, but the minimum value will be enough to heal. So
all right,
you can
awesome.
heal off the damage.
Okay. All right. Who else is injured?
Regis is injured, but I don't know
All
about
right.
anyone else. I know. Does Fervis have injuries? Has he gotten back to the ship yet?
Fervis... I don't think he does. No, Fervis is okay. He only took a whole whopping 3 damage. He's got to he's got to get his natural defenses, replenished, but that, is
Fair enough.
outside of that.
Name ritual.
Arf needs repairs, but that's
Hope you
not
like
the
blood.
Barnaby thing. Wait, what?
Regis is getting the same ritual. I hope you're not wearing anything you care about.
Oh, yeah, because of the blood. I was like, why are you destroying my cloak?
Oh, blood. Lots.
Occupational hazard.
Yes. Now, here's the funny thing. Barnaby also has a tier 1 injury, but he can't do this ritual on himself.
Oh.
And I'll remind you that he gave himself temporary healing. The leaves have fallen off. He is now back. Now that he's... So he has taken his 3 lethal damage back. So he is sitting at 6 HP now, and soon to be 3 once he starts doing this ritual for Regis, because he needs to re-gouge his hand to get fresh blood.
You can't perform a physician heal thyself.
After you're done with the ritual, Amy will see about doing more conventional medicine, bandaging, taking care of you.
Yeah, he has 9 lethal and he has 9 lethal damage explicitly to his hand. He needs a med kit.
So
let's see how the ritual goes.
We do have a med kit, and I do have 2 points in medicine myself. So
okay, I was curious. How
Barnaby's hand must look horrifying right now.
Regis is a little curious how much colto it would take to heal Barnaby, since no one else. Well, Amy now suggested something.
All right, that's an acceptable ritual roll. Now time for the healing.
Heroes never die.
Oh.
What was that?
That doesn't fix the injury, though.
Ethereal restoration.
Oh, but it heals the healing. Nice.
It heals the damage that, or some damage that Barnaby has taken.
11.
You've only
Then I
got
guess.
3 damage, right, Barnaby?
Free
no.
health.
Yep.
How much health do you normally have?
Well, he's got an injury right now, but if he didn't have that, he'd normally have 12.
But right now,
Okay,
what
so
is your
9.
max?
9.
Well, we
So,
could allow
basically...
the ethereal restoration to go through, but we are about to take a full rest. From the sounds of it.
Well, here's the thing. with this recent ritual, Barnaby has he has brought himself down to almost dangerous levels. Because he is a fool. Because he is. But
Don't go
not
unconscious in
just
front
yet.
of me. I will strap you up to the Coltal machine and perform science. Especially if you're healing me.
Me at least
Now,
try to
let's
take
not
care of him first.
perform
Since-
science on our friends.
Anyway, the ritual is a 7, and the healing is a 9. Regis, enjoy.
This is the same ritual, by the way?
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
he said so.
All right. In that case, considering you got the same result, you're going to have the same side effect. It's repeatable,
Yay!
apparently.
It's repeatable. Nice. Hey, this is science. No. You know it's science because it's repeatable.
Yes, congratulations. Barnaby isn't just a wild mage. Somehow.
Alright. After Barnaby finishes doing his treatment of Regis, I'll go ahead and take a look over Barnaby's injuries and be like, yeah, you're looking pretty roughed up yourself. Let's get these actually taken care of here. And
there is not much left of my hand. Moving
yeah,
it has
I've
become
noticed.
difficult.
Let's open up the medical kit, the med pack, and start applying the appropriate sanitizing it and the wounds and binding it properly, and the stuff you would do to administer proper first aid to someone.
Barnaby will accept this.
So, how long will the floating...
36.
Floating what?
How long do the floating things last? The side effect? ...
We'll find out. Anyways, Kyle, since we have a med pack on board, does that modify my role at all for helping Barnaby out?
The medical pack, if I double check, gives you -1 difficulty on medicine checks with 10 charges. It costs 350 credits to recharge, so basically it's 35 credits per charge you use to get -1 difficulty.
All right, awesome. Can Barnaby assist in his own treatment with his medicine skill?
I think so.
He can, yes.
Can
How
I
many-
assist?
How many dice do you give for that?
4.
4. Awesome.
We have a fully operating diagnostics labs. We could try and, make a sterile environment. Maybe Regis could assist too.
If you want to assist in this, I will not turn it down. What's the teamwork die? 3?
3. Yeah,
All right.
and Barnaby has helped him and said that he's in trouble, so...
Yeah.
And how actual medicine works.
Not as
Non-ritual
good
medicine.
as Barnaby's rituals, but there's a 6.
As you proceed to roll no 6s with the medical kit.
You're right. You know what? Hey,
because we
almost
are,
at the-
I will use
at
my
the
one
end
remaining
here.
boost die.
Oh.
So you can re-roll one of the ones.
Barnaby is helping.
Okay.
He's got some.
That's why a sterile
fine.
environment is good.
I have not used my boost dice.
Go
I
for it.
can.
Hey, what? Hey, a 6.
Oh,
So, yep, there's a 6, which brings your total to 8.
that would bring it to an 8. And then I can use some of my boost dice to body some of those failed rolls. I'm gonna do this one at a time. One boost die at a time. 3 and boost die body rerolls 3 of the failed rolls, correct?
3 non-successful, non-succeeding dice.
3 of the white
Yeah,
dice.
Exactly.
The garbage dice.
Okay, that's another net success. So that brings it up to 9. And one more time here. And
So since we are having a long rest, I could theoretically vigor before we go to sleep.
I have one more boost die to drop on this. There we go. All right. So that 8, 9, 10. So 10 successes on this medicine check.
Barnaby is restored.
All right. Now you rest up as well. Take care of the injury. I do believe Fervis has something to report before we all go to bed, though.
Barnaby promises not to sneak into Krill's room this night.
Okay.
And before you guys actually get into your meeting, you guys are all getting you're all getting calls on your comm links. The decline button is mysteriously not there.
Even the
Any caller
Can't we
ID?
just decline this the old-fashioned way by not
On the
accepting?
jammer.
Activate the comlink jammer.
We probably should answer this. At least one of
Tal?
us.
Tal, is there a caller ID?
The caller ID says Jakovich.
oh,
Oh goodness!
Ron
Do I
is
know
guy.
Jakovich? I forget. Do I know Jakovich?
That is the card thing where someone calls you, rambles about insane shit for entirely too long at a speed way too fast, and then hangs up before you can actually reply.
Oh, right. Okay. Hit answer and yeah.
So about that Cryo Dragon leather gloves, that got me thinking about if anyone makes stuff like armor for crate dragons. They're already fearsome big beasties. Imagine how good of a fight they'd be if you give them some extra protection on top of those scales. Then I could get a lot of that tasty venom that they end up making, and their meat would taste better. I guess I could grab Pearl too now that I think about it. You know, I met some people that say their venom is supposed to be lethal to sentients, but I find it makes a really nice spice. I've never tried to make alcohol out of it, actually. I should go ahead and try that. Maybe that was Uncle Zhao's secret recipe. I should go and feed Uncle Zhao's beast to a crate dragon, get it some armor, and then have a nice tussle with it. Maybe I should go ask Aunt Hilda how to wrestle a crate dragon. My Aunt TR will complain about me and Aunt Hilda breaking through a few walls, just like how when we had a wrestling competition at a family gathering, and at the end of the day, we needed to go to a different property while the fire was put out. Well, at least everyone took it in stride except Aunt TR. She was super upset about it. Then again, Aunt TR was always a big complainer. Why, one time she complained about the stitch count on a scarf she ordered. She claimed that the thread count was one lower than she ordered, but I could never tell the difference or know how she counted that precisely. Speaking of one point, that reminds me of my sister. Well, why don't I told you about this all proud about her university graduating smarts, but she tested 1 point below genius on one of those silly intelligence tests. Well, I guess even if you do tell her I told you, I'll just give her some of my crate jerky with Aunt Griselda's recipes. Speaking of, I need to go and make some jerky. Let me know if you want some. Click.
That should be good. Right. I guess we'll expect a creative jerky at some point. Okay.
Barnaby has eyes wide as if he has just come to a revelation. We need to tell our employer one of the holocrons is alive.
Oh my god.
How did this guy get our comlink frequencies?
I'm not sure.
How the heck did he?
I'm not sure how.
All I know is he has to be a good slicer. He even broke through my hardened comm.
In reality,
Yeah.
he's literally just broadcasting to the entire galaxy.
The entire holonet.
Every single feed across the entire universe for about 30 seconds. It's just hijacked for him.
So he probably wasn't talking to us.
Or it was specifically to us for some weird reason, and we'll end up getting a creative jerky at some point in the future that from Jakovich, and it'll just
He was saying
completely random.
crate, not creative.
Oh, some creative
As in crate dragons.
jerky.
Yeah, crate.
Yeah,
jerky.
crate. KRY. Yeah.
Krayt.
I thought it was like box, like crate at first, but no, they are not crate dragons.
Amy, does
Anyways,
your armor need repairs?
Weirdly enough, no. My armor's still good from the last time you repaired it.
Okay. Could I use one of those actions to modify to one of the jump trooper weapons to not be identifiable?
There you go.
Okay. Well, first off, rolling for my armor repair, because I do need to get it patched up again. Okay. So I need to get the numbers. I should have had that on hand. Oops. 4.
Maybe if you get the residue from that glue remover, you might be able to do something.
That's
Yeah, let's just take the let's just take the bomb glue and glue some new plates onto your armor.
It's bomb anti-glue.
not enough there, and also it's not. Also my duster does not need to be more identifiable. Thanks. All right. That's okay. That's full repair. Taking common repair and expert repair into account. Okay. And then we'll since Krill did have interest in it, we'll try to do the modifications to the medium. It was the medium blaster, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Tier 2 medium blaster.
Tier 3.
There were 3.
Tier
of them.
3.
Tier
It
3
was a
medium
really
blaster.
nice one.
Oh, was it a tier 3 medium?
Yeah.
There's a tier 3 medium blaster that the enemy captain had, and there were 3 additional tier 2
There
medium
is.
blasters.
I failed to write.
Huh?
I failed to write down the tier 3. Oh no, you took it. You added that to your. That's why I'm not seeing it on my list, because
Okay,
you added it to
think
your.
I did a
list.
job
I
there.
remember now.
I guess third repair action, and maybe I need to go ahead with a Theat for shenanigans later. He'll do the modification to the ion gun, the heavy ion cannon. if that's enough, but 6 on that one. We'll call it good. I'll just skip on the last repair action.
All right. What were you? Because just to double check, which was the roll to try and change how the one weapon looks so that way it's not identifiable as Imperial Jump Trooper issued?
That was the
The second roll was the tier 3 medium blaster. The third roll was attempting to do it to the tier 3 heavy ion weapon. Yes.
All right.
First roll was the armor repair on my armor.
Okay. Whenever making multi rolls like this, it's usually for the best if you
denote
say
it.
what
Gotcha.
write down, even if just at the end, like roll 1, roll 2, roll 3. I
gotta figure out how to make the in-roll comment code truth. But either way.
Well, no, you don't need to do that. It's literally just like, you would roll 1.
After you roll, you like roll 1.
Roll.
You would write like that and then roll 2.
Yeah, I'll make sure from here on to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, it just helps make it easier on everyone.
To reference,
all right. So in that case, the second roll, you will succeed in changing things up enough that you are fairly certain that it would take an in-depth inspection in order to figure out that, hey, all of these parts are actually Imperial Jump Trooper parts.
Okay.
The second one, you think you're probably or the third roll, you think you're going to need to put a little more work into it. Also known as total of 10 successes needed.
I mean, I haven't more.
Do you want
taking that result
that
I have
that to your items and add notation to it regarding how many successes you've gotten?
Actually, I have an action. I have a repair action left, so
you gonna make one more roll on that one then?
And just enough.
Successes.
Yep. Okay. For now, he'll write it down, but he's gonna stick it in his. For now, for the moment, it's just gonna it's in his room. It's gonna take him a little bit to actually figure out how that stuff works before he'll be able to use it likely.
All right. So you're putting that down on your character sheet then?
Yes.
All right. Then I'll remove it from the ship assets. All right. All right. So tell that final roll was enough to finish the job on the tier 3 heavy ion weapon.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
We're basically out of time, but I'll go ahead and write down on the between sessions about what the traits on all these is.
Okay.
Cool.
Right,
for the intrinsics.
Seems good.
Was there a cursive chunk played?
Yes.
Varney played one earlier. Yeah.
Varney?
I thought it was Varney, wasn't
Varney.
it?
Oh,
Varney.
Sorry. No, sorry.
No,
Oh
Ed.
yeah, there was. Yeah, that was 45 minutes ago. Holy crap.
Oh, okay.
I watched the cards.
So did we just miss that then?
Yeah,
apparently.
Oh.
It was between the Jakovich card, or it was shortly after the Yakovich card.
Ah, right.
So I was probably in the middle of pulling up my Yakovich thing and wasn't paying attention to that, yeah.
Quite possibly.
Well,
Well,
I guess should we go ahead and call it here then, or?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I am definitely going to need reminders on all the stuff but that's fine.
I mean, we can add notes to the group chat. So.
Yep. You can.
Yeah.
True.
And Regis
Go
is
for
finally back on the ship.
I
Where he can do
unfortunately
science.
have to get things set up for the next campaign, though.
Right.
No problem.
Ah, that would work, Key. That would work very well. Key is precious.
He is very precious.
Yes.
Thank you.
Even if Key, for some reason, doesn't want to spend a nice time with Fervis.
I know, right? How strange.
Fervis is good boy.
Just don't scan him.
Just don't scan him.
Key, the only thing I need reminders on is the stuff that I found out in the bunker.
The Cortex bomb and all that.
Yeah, isn't that a Shadowrun term? Cortex bomb?
No, it's in Star Wars. It's an actual.
It's in a lot of
It's in Star
things.
Wars. It's in a lot of
Cortex
things.
means
Okay.
brain, and bomb is pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Just thought I remembered that from Shadowrun in particular.
Probably in Shadowrun.
But it's probably been in a lot of things.
What is a bomb anyway?
It goes
A
boom.
miserable pile of explosives.
A miserable pile of explosives.
What is a bomb? A miserable pile of explosives.
All right.
So yeah, thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Piercing the Veil Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, whether it is financial or just with your time. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to help out the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as sharing our Scar system with your friends. Picking up packs of cards through stream loots, tipping to the channel directly, or just going and subscribing to us on YouTube. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.